Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athletes.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Season's COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you?
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons look alike to me.
And some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I'm going to say at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year.
Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.
Yeah, boy. What's happening, folk, man? It's your boy, the one, the only.
DJ Protocol.
Checking in live this 21st night of November, a year of our Lord, 2025. Y'all, can you believe we're officially 1 month and 4 days away from Christmas? We are 1 month and 10 days from New Year's Eve. Oh my God, boy, this year left here. You feel me? It feels like just yesterday that we were celebrating Trump being elected. Oh man. Yeah, boy, it feels like it. Oh boy, it feels like it. But hey, we're here now. We are here. We are 11 months in and 1 day to the second term of a one Donald J. Trump, Mr. And I swear for God, man, the fireworks is flying. The fireworks is bombastic around this motherfucker, man. Democrats is running around looking crazy and they don't know what to do. And then we got a whole bunch of I don't know. There's a war going on, allegedly, supposedly, between MAGA and the Republicans. And it's like, man, bitch, we been at war. Nigga, y'all niggas don't understand. We been at war in the Republican Party ever since motherfucking Trump came in this bitch. We been kicking ass and fucking slaying motherfuckers. But people don't understand that. They don't know that. It is what it is. But, man, I'm enjoying the implosions that's going on around this bitch. Boy, y'all understand. I've been around here fighting and bitch slapping niggas and bitches. Man, listen, my favorite place to party is Facebook. And if we aren't friends on Facebook, whoa, buddy, if you still got a Facebook page, you needs to come on over there and see what all the hype is about, because the hype is most definitely real in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what I'm saying, you gonna find out what I'm saying. 'Cause baby, the fights be fighting in that bitch. But that's all right, though. I be having fun. Anyway, y'all, man, we got a lot of things to talk about, man. We got a lot of things to cover. We're going to talk about all that, man. We got Epstein Files that done dropped. We got more Epstein Files that's about to come out because Trump has signed the bill. And you know what I keep hearing from all these dumbass Democrats? Oh, he scrubbed them. Oh, he scrubbed them. He got all the names out of there. He scrubbed them. Well, hey, bitch. Hey, bitch. Bitch. I want to know, how in the world is it that Joe Biden was in office for 4 motherfucking years, bitch, and your ass couldn't do a motherfucking thing about having them files released? I don't know. Shouts out to Darmouth dropping what is that? $2 on the chat, man. $2. My nigga hit me with the $2. I don't know what I can do with that $2, but I'm gonna try and figure out something I can do. What's up, fellow Rumbler? Hope you're having a great day and an even better weekend. Have fun. Appreciate that, family. Appreciate that. He's got the green check, and he's a whale. He's a whale out here in these streets. Dara Muth, or Dara is fine too. What up, Dara Muth? Look, I was about to say, what's his name? Damar Muth. Damar Muth. Y'all seen the movies, right? Y'all be wild here. Y'all watch. Y'all still watch Marvel? I still watch Marvel. You know what I'm saying? I be still watching Marvel movies. Look, I'm a Spike Lee kid, bro. I'm sorry, not sorry. I fucks with Spike Lee. All right. So, I'm a forever fuck with Spike Lizzie. You know what I mean? So it's in me as a kid who watched down. You know, y'all remember that? How about Spider-Man, Radioactive? I wonder, I'm gonna look that up, if the same people who did X-Men's intro is the same ones who did Spider-Man's intro, because them shits went in, bro. And I'm an 80s baby that the 90s raised, so I was definitely into the System of a Down, Sum 41, Blink 182, Linkin Park, Offspring, All American Rejects. Look, I'm that guy, okay? I'm that guy, nigga. Fred Durst was my motherfucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that resonated with me. So it is what it is. I don't know. Anyway. As I was saying, yo, crazy fucking week. Share the stream. Shouts out to everybody on Facebook. I know there's people watching on Facebook, because, well, I've been acting an ass on Facebook. And it's been real. It's been real, and it's been fun. See, there it is right there. Y'all see my Facebook page? Look at that. Facebook done popped up on the screen. I ain't even mean for Facebook to pop up on the screen, but it's there. Shouts out to my brother Clay Hodges, man. Clay Hodges got the listening party popping off in Atlanta on January 10th. If you are in the Atlanta area, man, you need to go check out my dog, my brother, the little big homie, man, the fat vegan himself, Clay Hodges, man. New project getting ready to be released, man. Y'all needs to go and check that out. I'm just saying, you need to go and you need to check it out, because it's an amazing project. If you're in the Atlanta area, go ahead and hit that up and check it out. Let me go ahead and press this right quick. We live, baby. Come on up in here. Oh shit. Shit on caps locks. Let's try this again. We live, baby. Come on up in here if you dare. And if you really froggy, jump on YouTube and get in them comments. See you there. Oh yeah, I be going in, boy. I've been having a damn good time on Facebook, boy. I said it off in this bitch a couple days ago, boy. Motherfuckers say, what the fuck? Dude, shit's going down. Anyway, oh man, y'all know how we do, man. Y'all know how we do. All right, my dude, off the spread the love to others. Keep being awesome. All right, man. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Slide back by, man. We'll be here tonight. Man. We're going to have a little bit. I'm going to have a little bit of time. I got something. I got to go cook some collard greens, because I got a potluck dinner tomorrow with my fam. So I got to cook some collard greens. So I'm going to go ahead and get them slow cooking tonight. So we're going to do a little something here tonight that I'm going to go ahead and dip out, man. I might, while my greens cooking, I ain't going to lie, I might jump on GTA. So, and you know what? Guess what, Fuego? I might do a casino heist, because I think them bad boys is double money. I don't know, but you know, I'm gonna jump on, since these bastards keep. My boys told me, hey man, we don't need to play, right? We need to boycott it, so they'll hurry up and release 6. They're gonna release 6 when they want to release 6, y'all. I'm just saying. So, yeah, I'm gonna jump on GTA tonight. So if you're on PS Network, man, you got a PS5, man. Protocol, look me up, PRO number 2 KALL, just like it is on the screen. And I'll be there, and it's going down. It's going down. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. You know how Pro always do it. We got to start it with some dope music. And, well, the man is right here. I heard this, and I was like, yo, I got to play this during the show tonight. So we are getting ready to jump into this track right here. The man right here, AI Blues cover of the mystical joint. Let's get it.
What you want, what you gonna do, fella? It's the man right here. I know y'all fella ain't fucking me, looking for me. If you're gonna be down with me, be all the way down with me, get from around me. You see what I'm doing, but don't like it, even though everybody and their mama about it. Our concerts crowded, used to be down, but now you doubt it. You fucking well right. We real over here, we real on the no LMT Mountain, 2 million records and counting. So how the fuck is you sounding? Nothing but legends, true multi-millionaires round me. Sounds can be astounded. We selling, y'all drowning. Black on and clowning. CDs from the corner, told y'all I was gonna do it, but you didn't wanna see it. Wasn't worried about a fella till I was leaving. Now come here. Let me show you the difference between a man and a hoe. You the hoe. It's the man right here. You're looking for me. Here I go. What you gonna do, fella? It's the man right here. Chastise and brutalize and stop him from dissing. If I'm in it, I own it. Put the keys in ignition. I hope your seatbelts get fastened. I'm known for massive harassing, having to snatch your ass off the mic, grab you and slap you. Come here. Shut up. I know you ain't gonna do it no more. You saying my name, you must be looking for me. Here I go. What you won't do, what you gonna do? We can do it whenever, however you want to. Entrepreneur, soldier, guns galore. Watch them burn, bitch, burn like a flamethrower. Rocket all sharp as a bull's horn, long, strong as a python horse. They get they fight on soon as I cut my mic on. Fellas getting humped or stumped, fumbling MCs. I crumble, come through like the Reaper, so deadly you don't wanna rumble. That's right, don't panic. Mr. Coda Mechanic sank you like a torpedo, gigantic as the Titanic. Rhymes I'm humming, keep humming. I'ma keep coming, grabbing your woman, but the drummer still drumming. Hard hitter, bullshitter, head splitter when bitter, assassinator, rookie killer. Hit hard like a villain, but cleaner than a thriller. A mandingo warrior, opponents get crushed. I'm too cool to be moved, too fucking much to be touched. Got them dangling and jangling to that shit when they hear this. Fight me like a Viking, bitch. I'm tragic like a terror hit. You think you don't like it, but I have yet to begin. You'd rather be my enemy, cause I'm a deadly friend. So stay the fuck from around me. Do I make myself clear? Unless you're looking for the name.
I said the man right here. Oh my God, got the beat mo. Careful, boy. Ooh. Boy, did y'all smell the funk they put on that thing? Good gracious, that thing stank. We need some Febreze, some what you call that? The potpourri. Put the Fabuloso with some water on the stove, baby. That thing right there was funky. Lord, have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Friday Night Flights, with services covering everything you knew and might have missed during the course of the week. We're clear for takeoff and expected to be in the air at any moment's time. I want to ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time and place all baggage in the underneath compartment of your seats, or them overhead things up there. You know what I'm talking about. When I also ask that your seats and table trays be placed in the upright position as we prepare for takeoff. Now, this is pretty important right here. I need you to make sure that all your personal electronic devices that you may be enjoying today's show on, your cell phone, tablet, laptop, anything that holds a charge, make sure it's fully charged, at the very least bit plugged up on the charger. Now, last thing. Smoking is allowed for the duration of this flight, and drinking is encouraged. I want to thank you for choosing Real Nigga Airlines tonight. Please enjoy your flight. Ooh, that's right, boy. Get some Lysol on that hang low, boy, because that shit right there, Lord have mercy, boy, that shit right there was funky. That was some funky shit right there. I don't know who put that there, who had the mind to go ahead and drop that, but that shit right there was nice. That was nice. That was real nice. Whew. Speaking of real nice, man, and music and good taste, man, if you guys didn't know, some of you did, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell the world, your boy Pro, and I've told y'all this on the show before, but maybe there's some newbies, man. We got the Savannah Music Commission that kicked off, man. We got the bill. I shared it with y'all. We got the bill signed with the governor. Matter of fact, let me see. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. This pen right here, it says Brian P. Kemp, Governor of Georgia. This pen right here, he used it. That's one of them bill signing pens right there. That's from my the Savannah Music Commission pen, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful situation, man. We were there, signed the bill, made it a law. We got a commission to invest money and to build the commission and the music, particularly the music industry of the city of Savannah. When people think of Georgia, they're like, oh, Atlanta. They think of music from Georgia. Oh, Atlanta. Nah, bitch, Savannah. Y'all heard Big Boy when he went to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, baby. Savannah, motherfucking Georgia, baby. That's where we at right here. So we about to go ahead and we about to pump money in this thing. We about to get this industry on point. Yeah, we is. Got a good time coming. So y'all get ready. Brace yourself. It's that good shit right here. And let's go ahead and take this thing to a whole nother level. Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Y'all like my hoodie? You know, we was talking about Marvel. You know, I was talking about Marvel and shit. And look, we got Deadpool, my nigga Wolverine. Wolverine was honestly one of my favorite Marvel characters. Wolverine's like my favorite mainstream Marvel character growing up. Black Panther was my favorite all-time Marvel character, and then Iron Man, and you know, Wolverine, so forth, so on. But Wolverine was like my favorite because that give no fucks attitude. That's my dude. This right here is my dude. So yeah, man, I figured I'd rock the hoodie or whatnot tonight. So I got me a Hotep hoodie on the way, man. Shouts out to the Hoteps, man. Y'all, before we get too far in it, I want to show we got some amazingness coming out of we got some amazing stuff coming out of Hotepistan, y'all. We got some amazing things coming up out of Hotepistan. If y'all are not familiar with the work that's happening in Hotepistan, man, I don't know what you're doing with your life or what, but man, we got to get you together. We got the Grifties on the way. I know you're like, bro, why you always running that same old Grifties commercial? Cuz, man, we hadn't got another new one yet. And the Grifties is every year. And I want y'all to go check them out, man. They're all online, man. HotepNation.com/the Grifties. Go ahead, man. Hit up Hotep Nation. Go get the Grifties. Sign up for the Patreon. Check out the Grifties. The shit's awesome. The shit's fucking awesome. So I'm always sharing. Plus, you know, you got that moment where it's like, DJ Protocol. And it's like, yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it. Yeah, people don't, that was like, you guys know, that was literally an accident. Did not plan on doing that. But it happened. So, anyway, Hotep Nation, man, Hotep Studios. We got amazing shit coming out of the Hoteps, man. And I want to share with y'all this amazing piece of work by the Hoteps, man. We got a new show coming out. Y'all get ready. Brace yourself. That's the wrong one, son. Let's see. Why are they using that screen? You're not supposed to use that screen. You're supposed to use this screen. Is it this one? Yeah. This is the one. All right. Let's make it full screen. And let's press play.
And I remember when you was training me, man, when it was training day, like Denzel.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
I remember when you was
run it back.
Me, man, when it was training day, like Denzel.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up.
Shouts out to Hotep Jesus, man. Uncle Hotep. Who all is in this? Uncle Jesus. Uncle Jesus. Lord have mercy. Hotep Jesus. Uncle Hotep. Cannon. Hotep. Strong Dad. Hotep Strong Dad. My dog Goldstein got something to do with it, man. My girl Lauren got something. Listen. Hotep Nation is coming hard. Pause. Coming fast. Pause. Coming strong. Pause. All the pauses in the world. But I'm telling you now, man. We coming. Pause, and we coming for all y'all next, pause, and yeah. So y'all be on the lookout for that. It's on the way. Shadows of Justice, episode 1. Release date, 5 days away. 5 days away, man. Hotep Nation short film, man. Y'all be sure to check that out. I don't know, man. We might have to film an episode while we doing the grifties. I'm just saying. All right, so let's get to smashing, man. Let's get to smashing what we supposed to be smashing. I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start in Savannah. I'm gonna start in Savannah. That's where we're gonna start at. Okay, we're gonna start in Savannah, and then we're gonna work our way out of town. That's it. What do I want to start? I guess I'll start with we're about to lose our public transportation. Yeah. We about to lose our public transportation, man. Our county chairman is embroiled in a battle with the Chatham Area Transit Authority, which is the people who are contracted to provide us our buses. Oh man, that's what y'all get. I just seen a news story at the top of the news. Matter of fact, let's bring this. All right. God dang it. Why is... Let's see. Here we go. Oh, man. What is going on? All right. That's not right, but whatever. We'll figure it out. All right. So... First thing I see, Savannah Chatham County Public School System is changing the way students access their accounts after a phishing email was discovered and accessed by a student. So some student done clicked on a link and yeah. Now they done got the damn school system attacked and shit. I guess, we got some good cybersecurity and they caught it and, stopped it, I guess, from any damage happening unless they're going to tell us that later on. But, yeah, not too confident in that way of them changing. stopping and changing how they're doing shit. I don't know. We're gonna figure that out, man. The way they left that off is crazy. What is it? Zelensky says Ukraine faces a stark choice and risks losing American support over the U.S. peace plan. Hey, man, listen, man. If you got to have some kind of concessions, if you know you can't whoop their ass, if you know you can't whoop their ass, man, you got to have some kind of concessions. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that, man. We're gonna talk about these motherfucking reclassification of certain jobs and people crying and bitching and not. I don't know, man. People really talking crazy. We're gonna talk about pros too. Y'all heard about pros? I know y'all heard about pros. This is old. This is old news right here, man. Shouts out to my brother Shaka Shakir, man. That's big bro, man. He was on the show. We talked. I gotta get him back, man. We got me and Shaka, man. You know what? We gonna have to break down some shit. All right, here we go.
Right.
Here we go. We going here. All right. Chatham County Commissioners contradict chairman at the Cat Bus press conference. All right. So I'm gonna bring y'all up to speed on what happened, and then we'll go to this video. All right.
Early January of 2024.
You got to pause, and you got to mute up. Mute up, ho. Mute up. All right. Days after Chatham County Chairman Chester Ellis sent a letter notifying the Chatham Area Transit Authority intends to end their public transport agreement by June 30th, 2026, several commissioners say they were not aware the letter was going out. I had no clue a letter like that was going out, said District 7 Commissioner Dean Kicklighter. And District 4 Commissioner, who is running for Congress now, it says, I was not aware of that letter, that letter went out. The letter said CAT is not focused on community needs and criticized the agency's emphasis on the tourist economy and ferry system to detriment of local citizens. Chairman Chester Ellis said the county discovered instances of CAT riders being told their paratransit services would be canceled. He said the county pays 100% for paratransit services designed to transport people with disabilities. CAT's board responded by calling the termination notice an unnecessary, short-sighted, and cruel folly, and accused Ellis of taking frustrations over state legislation out on transit riders. The dispute involves House Bill 756, which reduced the county's representation on the CAT board. CAT said the county has refused to seat its 3 representatives on the board since July 1st. CAT said ending county support will result in route delays, suspensions, and system-wide service reductions. Chairman Ellis also alluded to the creation of an entirely new transit system. If that's what it comes to, that's what it comes to, Ellis said when asked. Other commissioners also mentioned that this was a topic of conversation. It was stated loud and clear that we wanted to have some kind of backup in place before we ever notified anyone that we wanted to terminate the contract. That's what Kicklighter said. He also stated there are no details of the potential system given by any commission members. You can view the full interactions in the video above. All right. So, you know, there was a House bill that went in that gave the Chatham Area Transit Authority more control of the buses, which is no different than, you know, the Airport Commission and its authority. Like, it's the transportation. And let's be real, the county is not too efficient in handling certain things. Taking on more tasks when you're already inefficient in other areas is not the smartest thing to do. You're mad that the state said, hey, we're going to give more authority to the actual people, and the county should and needs to have representation on the board. However, day-to-day operations and authorities should be held by them. That's what they do. You should just make sure that what you need is taken care of and that your voice is heard and the people's voices is heard. That's what you should be doing. You should be worried about the other day-to-day actions that the county also has. Just saying, just potholes screwed up. Just saying. Maybe giving better facilities. Just saying. but you're mad. So this is how you're taking out your frustration. Too grown for that. Too grown for that. I'm gonna take my ball and go home. Too grown for that. But let's listen. Let's look at this video, shall we? All right, hold on. Pause it, and we're gonna unmute it. Come on. Yep, right there. Right there.
I had no clue a letter like that was going out.
I was not aware that the letter went out.
From our conversation, I thought I was given authorization to do that.
From our conversation, thought I was given
discussing a letter that was sent to Chatham Area Transit on Tuesday that said the county would no longer provide funds to transportation system starting in June of next year. Now that letter was signed by Chairman Chester Ellis alone and reportedly blindsided multiple commissioners. WTOC's Cam McCann is live in front of the transit building right now. Cam, what can you tell us about how this letter came about and how it ended up shocking most of the board?
Well, it came from Chester Ellis, who was adamant that he was given authorization to send the letter that terminated their services with CAT. But just moments later, other commissioners denied that very statement.
Here are commissioners who can come in here now and tell you, we did discuss it, and we did. The letter was not sent wholeheartedly by me. This is not a one-man show.
We, in speaking with many of the county commissioners, were not informed before this letter went out.
On Tuesday, Chester Ellis, chair of the Chatham County Board of Commissioners, sent a letter to Chatham Area Transit saying the county plans to end its agreement with CAT. The letter reads that CAT is not focusing on the needs of its community, citing issues with the paratransit division. Ellis's name is the only one on the letter.
When I say I'm speaking on behalf of them, I have their consensus.
However, commissioners said Friday that they felt blindsided by this letter and don't believe the chairman had included their opinions on the matter.
When the letter goes out and it says the commission, I'd like a little more clarity in that.
Commissioners do say they discussed creating an entirely new transportation system, but Dean Kicklighter says this didn't mean they were ready to terminate services with CAT.
It was stated loud and clear that we wanted to have some kind of backup in place before we ever notified anyone that we wanted to terminate a contract.
When asked if he plans to create a new system now, Ellis said,
if that's what it comes to, that's what it comes to.
If that's what it comes to, hold on, Chester. Chester looking like a white cheddar Cheeto. Old man. If that's what it comes to, if you telling these people we about to end termination, you better have something. You just gonna create, what you about to call? You about to ask Chat GPT? You about to go and ask Chat GPT how to create a bus line system for a county? Is that what you about to do? Hey Chat GPT, what positions do we need so we can start a bus transportation for a county, and we need to be able to get people on dialysis today appointments, and we need people to be able to go grocery shopping. We gotta get them to their grocery appointments, and yeah. Oh, and it don't really need to focus too much on tourism. Really? Don't really? Chester! I'm mad with you right now, Chester. I'm mad with you, Chester. Let me get my people in here. I'm mad with you, Chester. This is unbecoming, Chester. Ryan, what's up with your boy, man? Royal, please tell me, dog, what's up with your boy? Cause I'm not feeling the love. I'm not feeling I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Let's continue. What else they got to say, WTFC?
Ellis says he felt other commissioners gave authorization to terminate the current agreement with CAT. He says he sent the letter that the commissioner's attorneys gave him.
The attorneys were the ones who prepared the letter, and so I sent it, and I don't regret sending it.
The attorneys prepared the letter. All right.
Now, Kat responded to this by calling their termination a cruel, short-sighted, and, unnecessary folly that's going to impact all cat writers. If you want to hear more from the commissioners today, you can go to our website for an extended cut of those interviews. Live in Savannah, Cam McCann, WTOC News.
A more extended cut? Was that the extended cut? I don't know. Let's go find out. Let's see if we got more extended cuts. Let's go. It's on the main page. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Fresh news. When did this happen?
Calls drowning
oh, shit, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Breaking news. Breaking news. Oh, shit. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene announces resignation from Congress. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, blunts in the air. Blunts in the air for Marjorie Taylor Greene. But light your blunt. We smoking on MTG pack. We smoking on MTG pack. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm dropping remotes and shit. Hold on. Where my shit at? Where my shit at? That's crazy. That's wild. Where is it? Is it here? Yep, there it is. I thought so. It's supposed to be in my two-way drawer. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I got some money, y'all. I got some money. It's that Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah. MTG the book. Yeah. I got some money, y'all. Ooh, shit. Oh, shit. All right, let's check this out.
They're swimming. What products do we buy? And how?
Come on.
Just going through the light.
I had the right of way.
Come on, man.
I just want my car back the way it was.
Technicians trained by iCar know the latest technologies.
All right.
Which means
use the bullshit. Let's read, guys. U.S. Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene is resigning from Congress effective January 5th. The Congresswoman announced Friday. Greene posted a 4-page statement to her personal X account announcing the move. She has represented Georgia's 14th district since 2021. She was initially one of President Trump's staunchest allies, but Trump cut ties with her last week. In a post on Truth Social, Trump wrote that all he had witnessed from Greene in recent months is complain, adding of Greene's purported irritation that he doesn't return her phone calls. I can't take a ranting lunatic's call every day. Greene later said she worried about her safety because threats against me are being fueled and egged on by the most powerful man in the world. Here she is. My message to Georgia's 14th district in America. Thank you. Here we go.
Hi, everyone.
No.
Neocons.
No. Here we go. Right here.
Hi, everyone. I've always represented the common American man and woman as a member of the House of Representatives, which is why I've always been despised in Washington, D.C., and just never fit in. Americans are used by the political industrial complex of both political parties, election cycle after election cycle, in order to elect whichever side can convince Americans to hate the other side more. And the results are always the same. No matter which way the political pendulum swings, Republican or Democrat, nothing ever gets better for the common American man or woman. The debt goes higher. Corporate and global interests remain Washington's sweethearts. American jobs continue to be replaced, whether it's by illegal labor or legal labor by visas or just shipped overseas. Small businesses continue to be swallowed by big corporations. Americans' hard-earned tax dollars always fund foreign wars, foreign aid, and foreign interest. And the spending power of the dollar continues to decline. The average American family can no longer survive on a single breadwinner's income, as both parents have to work in order to simply survive. And today, many in my children's generation feel hopeless for their future and don't think they will ever realize the American dream. And that breaks my heart. I ran for Congress in 2020 and have fought every single day believing that Make America Great Again meant America first. I have one of the most conservative voting records in Congress, defending the First Amendment, Second Amendment, unborn babies, because I believe God creates life at conception, and I love to fight for the little guy. Strong, safe borders, I have fought hard for that. I've fought against COVID tyrannical insanity and mandated mass vaccinations, and I've never voted to fund foreign wars with your hard-earned tax dollars. However, with almost 1 year into our majority, the legislature has been mostly sidelined. We endured an 8-week shutdown, wrongly, resulting in the House not working for the entire time, and we are entering campaign season, which means all courage leaves and only safe campaign re-election mode is turned on in the House of Representatives. During the longest shutdown in our nation's history, I raged against my own speaker and my own party for refusing to proactively work diligently to pass a plan to save Americans' health care and protect Americans from outrageous, overpriced, and unaffordable health insurance policies. The House should have been in session working every day to fix this disaster, but instead America was force-fed disgusting political drama once again from both sides of the aisle on television every single day.
Ooh, shit. What y'all think so far? What y'all think of MTG so far? Ooh, shit. God damn, let's go.
My bills, which reflect many of President Trump's executive orders, like calling for a new census counting Americans only to draw new districts, making English the official language of the U.S., making it a felony to medically trans a minor, and other bills like eliminating capital gains taxes on the sale of your primary home and eliminating H-1B visas. Just sit. They all sit collecting dust. That's how it is for most members of Congress bills. The Speaker never brings them to the floor for a vote. Many common Americans are no longer easily convinced by paid political propaganda spokespersons.
Whoa, so let me find out that Speaker Johnson and Mayor Johnson are doing the same shit? What? Because see, I've heard Auntie Alicia Blakely say that Van Johnson won't bring certain members legislative needs to the agenda to be discussed and voted on for the city. This is what I heard, City of Savannah. Mayor Johnson and Speaker Johnson, one and the same, y'all cousins. Van, is his people your people slave owners from way back up in the day? Huh? I wonder. Something to look into. What your ancestry look like, boy? All right, let's go back to MTG.
On TV and paid shills on social media, obediently serving with cult-like conviction to force others to swallow the political party talking points. Because they know how much credit card debt they have, they know how much their bills have gone up over the past 5 years. They actually do their own grocery shopping and no food costs too much. Their rent has increasingly gone up and up. They have been outbid by corporate asset managers too many times when they put in an offer to buy a house. They have been laid off after being forced to train their visa.
Wait a minute. Somebody protect MTG. Protect MTG. Dear God. Protect MTG. She's going hammer. MTG's going hammer right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. MTG. All right, my girl. Keep going.
Holding replacement. The college degree they were told to earn only left them in debt with no big six-figure salary. They see more homeless people than ever on their own community streets. They can't afford health insurance or practically any insurance, and they just aren't stupid. These are the people I represent and love because that is who all of my family and friends are, common Americans. I've been blessed to represent the 14th District of Georgia for 5 years. The district is filled with some of the most wonderful, kind-hearted, God-fearing, patriotic, hardworking people you will ever meet. Good, regular, common Americans. I've worked hard to bring taxpayer dollars back home to help district needs. I impeached Biden's Secretary of Homeland after watching my constituents die as he facilitated dangerous open border invasion into America. And I led the effort to defund hard-left politically biased NPR and PBS and the corrupt USAID, and I did that as chair of the DOJ subcommittee. I have fought harder than almost any other elected Republican to elect Donald Trump and Republicans to power. I traveled the country for years. I spent millions of my own money. I missed precious time with my family that I can never get back. And I showed up in places like outside the New York courthouse in Collect Pond Park against a raging leftist mob as Trump faced Democrat lawfare. Meanwhile, most of the establishment Republicans who secretly hate him and who stabbed him in the back and never defended him against anything have all been welcomed in right after the election. And I will never forget the day I had to leave my mother's side as my father had brain surgery to remove cancerous tumors in order to fly to Washington, D.C. to defend President Trump and vote no against the Democrats' second impeachment in 2021. My poor father and my poor mother, it was way too much for all of us. Through it all, I never changed or went back on my campaign promises and only disagreed in a few areas, like my stance against H-1Bs replacing American jobs, AI state moratoriums, debt for life 50-year mortgage scams, standing strongly against all involvement in foreign wars, and demanding the release of the Epstein Files. Other than that, my voting record has been solidly with my party and the president. Loyalty should be a two-way street, and we should be able to vote our conscience and represent our district's interests because our job title is literally representative. America first should mean America first and only Americans first, with no other foreign country ever being attached to America first in our halls of government. Standing up for American women who were raped at 14 years old, trafficked and used by rich, powerful men should not result in me being called a traitor and threatened by the President of the United States, whom I fought for. However, while yes, hurtful, my heart remains filled with joy, my life is filled with happiness, and my true convictions remain unchanged because my self-worth is not defined by a man, but instead by God who created everything in existence. You see, I have never valued power, titles, or attention in spite of all the wrong assumptions about me. I do not cling to those things because they are meaningless and empty traps that hold too many people in Washington. I believe in term limits and do not think Congress should be a lifelong career or an assisted living facility. My only goal and desire has ever been to hold the Republican Party accountable for the promises it makes.
Wait a minute. Hold. Assisted living facility. Oh my God. Oh Lord, Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, Dianne Feinstein. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, Mitch McConnell. Ooh, Maxine. Ooh. Hey yo. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be real. there is there's two video. There's this video, and there's another video. So let me see if I can find this. I think I can go straight to it. We gonna get back, Lord, all interrupted where we was. Chester Ellis, don't you get comfortable, boy. We coming back for that ass, boy. Holy shit. Share the stream, man. Share the stream. This is wild. This is crazy. Breaking news. We done got caught up all in the breaking news. Let's see. It should be here. Wait. All right, let me see. Let me go here. It's got to be here. And it's got to be... Where you at? I don't think I know I didn't share it. I know I didn't share the video. But it's definitely over here. On her page. Where is it? Here's the question. That's a video. This was pre Marjorie getting in Congress. And I saw this earlier and was like, oh wow. Okay. I know where to go. I know where to go. I know how to get there. Yeah. I know where to go. I know how to get there. Yeah. No. People still, man, look, boy, we should talk about TikTok. TikTok ain't shit, though. There we go. It's here and here. Let's go there. All right. Nope. Oh, that's when we were there. Oh, man. Let's see. No. Come on, where is that? Damn, I thought I posted a lot of shit. Okay, here we go. Let's see. That looked a little familiar. All right. Yep. All right. And we're going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to smack that. And we're going to do this. Let's go.
Q is a patriot. He is someone that is very much loves his country, and he's on the same page as us, and he is very pro-Trump, okay? Now, he appears to have connections at the highest levels, all right? He's posted many things that seem to verify that he is the real deal, all right? So many of, it's not just someone poking in the dark, messing with people. Q is trying to tell people on these forums and 4chan, and he's trying to tell people.
And y'all can say what y'all want about Q and whether you feel like it's a psyop or look, I don't give a fuck. Believe what you want to believe. Niggas, it's people who believe that motherfucking earth is flat as a bitch. Want an ice wall around this motherfucker. That's what you want to believe. I don't give a fuck. All right. I have my beliefs. I've seen my things. Again, I've been in a room with Trump, and I referred to him as plus. Secret Service ain't snatching me up and throw me out, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Some things happened, but some things have happened. And I'm just going to leave that at that. What happened towards the end or whatever, and I read, do my own digging, move in a network of people who do their own digging, and they've had some things, you know, happen to them. So, look, I'm comfortable in my beliefs where I am with my thing. But in seeing this from her, I saw this from Marjorie and was like, this is you before you got into Congress. And then seeing this today and hearing her talk like this today, it's like, all right, Marjorie. All right, we can get down with the get down. Let's finish there now, cause she sounds about it right now. I ain't even gonna hold it. She sounds about it right now.
People and put America first. And I have fought against Democrats' damaging policies like the Green New Deal, wide open, deadly, unsafe border policies, and the trans agenda on children and against women. With that has brought years of non-stop, never-ending personal attacks, death threats, lawfare, ridiculous slander and lies about me that most people could never withstand even for a single day. It has been unfair and wrong, not only to me, but especially to my family, but it's been wrong to my district as well. I have too much self-respect and dignity. I love my family way too much, and I do not want my sweet district to have to endure a hurtful and hateful primary against me by the president that we all fought for, only to fight and win my election while Republicans will likely lose the midterms, and in turn be expected to defend the president against impeachment after he hatefully dumped tens of millions of dollars against me and tried to destroy me. It's all so absurd and completely unserious. I refuse to be a battered wife, hoping it all goes away and gets better. If I am cast aside by the president and the MAGA political machine and replaced by neocons, big pharma, big tech, military-industrial war complex, foreign leaders, and the elite donor class that can never ever relate to real Americans, then many common Americans have been cast aside and replaced as well. There is no plan to save the world or a 4D chess game being played. When common American people realize and understand that the political industrial complex of both parties is ripping this country apart, that not one elected leader like me is able to stop Washington's machine from gradually destroying our country, and instead the reality is that they, common Americans, the people, possess the real power over Washington, then I'll be here by their side to rebuild it. Until then, I'm going back to the people that I love, to live my life to the fullest as I always have, and I look forward to a new path ahead. I'll be resigning from office with my last day being January 5th, 2026, and I look forward to seeing many of you again sometime in the future. May God bless you all, and may God bless America.
Hey, yo. Hey, look, hey, man, you know what? Hey, man. You get that. You get that. You get. You get that. You get Marjorie Taylor Greene. Hey, girl.
I'm on your bumper.
I'm with you. I see 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 you, MTG. You said these motherfuckers is playing games. You said they ain't doing what the fuck they post. You look again. And I didn't even see the y'all, we've seen this together. MTG was all in. And she got up there and she seen what the business was. That's crazy because she got elected in 2020. Is that when her election was? Let me see. When did she take office? When did she take office? MTG. Oh, well. Yeah, Marjorie. 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 Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom. All right. So she went in 2021. What day? January 3rd, 2021. So she only served 16 days under a President Trump up until now. Mm. 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 Okay. Okay. So she fought during 2020, she did she had a COVID campaign. All right. Ooh. She beat her highest ranking opponent in the primary. She beat that motherfucker by 21. She got 43,892 votes. He had 22,862. And she had a runoff and beat that motherfucker again by 11. Gracious day. Then she went up against a Democrat. Ooh, Lord. Good God. Yeah, she's in a real Republican area. Whooped the shit out the Democrat. He got 77,000 votes. She got 229,827. A resounding 74.7% of the vote. Gracious day. So, it's safe to say whatever district that is, it's going to be Republican. Like, it's going to be Republican. God damn. 307,000 motherfucking people voted. And out of that, the motherfucker got 229,000 of the motherfucking votes. That other motherfucker ain't have a chance. Yeesh, he ain't even had 100,000 votes. Shit. They always focus on, right? They say, whatever the difference is that you lost by is the amount of votes you need to go get. This person lost by 150,000 fucking votes. Where do you go get 150,000 votes for? Where do you get 150,000 votes from? That'll never be a Democrat place, so we don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. Let's go look at the past. Let's see. Preceded by Tom Grace. Oh! Stop it. Stop it. Boy, that will never. That will never. That will never. That will never, ever. Ever. Let's see. Was he Republican? I think he's got to be Republican. It don't say what he was. It doesn't say what he was. That's crazy. But this is the district that Nathan Deal came from. Nathan Deal was the freaking House Representative member there about 2 terms before MTG. Gracious day. 2 seats before MTG. My goodness. Anyway. Oh man, Green has promoted anti-Semitic and white supremacist views, including the white genocide conspiracy theory, QAnon, and Pizzagate. Pizzagate isn't anti-Semitic or white supremacist. QAnon isn't anti-Semitic or white supremacist. Genocide, white genocide conspiracy theory. Yeah, I can see why that could be white supremacist, but I guess it would be white in supremacy because you're saying that they're killing off white people. Whatever. Which I mean, hey, look, I'll let her get away with saying, hey, there's a genocide on white people. That's perfectly fine. I'll let her have that. I'll let her have that because I personally believe there's a genocide on black people, and that's actually proven. Just like Marjorie Taylor Greene would more than likely be able to prove that there could be a white genocide movement. I'm quite sure that she has the information that would support her theory. I am open. I am open to sitting to the table and letting her say that with the understanding and the belief that there is and has been for quite some time, that's factually proven, a war and genocide on melanated people in the United States of America. There's like listen, and I'm sure I have some white friends like, hold on, wait a minute, you can't say that. No. Shut the fuck up. Get out your feelings. 2.5 seconds. And understand that in America, we have freedom of speech, the freedom of ideas, the freedom to be able to prove, right? We have that liberty to do that. Just like you can say and prove, hey, they're doing this against white people. We can say, hey, white homie, welcome to the party. This is what we've been telling you that they've been doing to us. Whether it's drugs in our community and putting certain programs to stop the progression and the conservative ideals and beliefs, our families and our businesses could be strong, those beliefs, and they interrupted them, put in their own programming of debauchery to create a genocide on our people. I believe you because we have seen this story for years and years and years and years. And now you fresh to the party. Now you're fresh to the party. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to the concession stand, okay? I want you to get all the nice snacks and shit you need. Get you some drinks, bottles of water, some all that good stuff, all right? And come back over here and sit down. Now that your eyes have been awoke to what they've been doing, let me show you what they've had good practice on so you can understand how you been infiltrated and how we need to fight. Because as the good Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene just said, the people going to have to realize it and fight because they're the ones with the power. Yeah. So, God damn it, good on you, MTG. Good on you, MTG, for goddamn standing on motherfucking business and representing the people. You said some crazy shit out your mouth. You have. But I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with that statement against Jasmine Crockett with them goddamn gone with them butterfly wings on her eyes. Maybe your eyelashes got in the way. Look, you got down on that one. You got down on that one. Cause guess what? I hate them motherfucking eyelashes too. Damn. Them shits is horrible. I can't stand. I'm so glad my woman don't wear them shits. Very, very few occasions. I can take the few occasions out. But that everyday shit, I'll keep me a spray bottle. I wish I'd keep me a spray bottle every chance I get. So I can just reach off on the side of the bed. Right here. Just all right here. Just, Right there. It's flirting on the eyes. Every chance I get, make them shits come off. You'll get the idea. But I ain't got to worry about that shit. No. Gracious day. MTG is out of here. Broken news here. Good on you, MTG. Proud of you, babe. Proud of you, babe. MTG. Proud of you, babe. Anybody with kids watch Bluey? The only one? It's only me? I'm the only Bluey dad in the building? Yeah. I don't know. My baby been making me watch Bluey. And dad is on it. Goddamn right. All right, let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, this shit's on fire right now. U.S. Representative Mike Collins, one of 4 Republicans running for the party's 2026 state nomination, is under scrutiny by the House of Representatives Ethics Committee. Lord of mercy. All y'all asses gonna get smacked down. Y'all heard what she said, boy. MTG ain't playing with y'all. She telling the goddamn truth. Y'all niggas think it's a game. It's not a game. It's not a game. All right, where were we going? We were going to look for we was going to look for Chester and them, ain't it? That's where we was going. Potholes. Oh. All right, we'll look at that in a second. That might be it. Oh, that's the full press conference right there. All right. All right, yeah, we'll come back to him. Walmart stabbing suspect. All right, here we go. We got to finish Chesty Ellie.
There had been some references made to a potential federal complaint against Kat that was made by a resident. We know of at least one federal lawsuit, but was there another federal complaint or ADA complaint that's being referenced?
There are 2 different things you're talking about, all right? When you're talking about the federal complaints, you got a federal lawsuit, all right? Then you got federal complaints. We have been able to get information from the federal folks. There are 12 different complaints, all right, that deals with the ADA, all right, and deal with paratransit. And that's what caught our eye because the county pays for paratransit totally, besides the federal monies that come for CAT. So the complaints are there, and then the federal lawsuits are there. There's 2 different things.
Gotcha. Thank you for the clarification.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of accusations being thrown around, and the CAT board that was established by the state is, obviously upset by the proposition of Chatham County pulling their funding from CAT. Why did you feel that this is the move that needs to be made?
Well, let me say this. House Bill 756 and House Bill 615 were put in the last legislative session. The day that they were put in and we found out about it, we wrote to all our legislative delegation and we wrote to our lobbyists who work for us to let us know. And we wrote to them to tell them that it was unlawful for them to do that because House Bills 615 and 756 are bill of attainers, which is against the state constitution and the federal constitution. They dropped 615 totally, all right? But they pressed forward with something that they knew were illegal, something that they knew was unconstitutional. And so what that did with the county was we consulted with our attorneys and put it together. And so what you see coming out for it now is what the county has decided and given the attorneys the authority to do and to act on behalf of the county. because they both are two things. First of all, their bill of attainder. 756 is a bill of attainder. Second, the county has what they call home rule, because those are local things and local authorities. And so the county has jurisdiction over that. So what you saw us do, all right, was to make amendments to those which are lawful, which are in the courts now, okay? The very first time we told them that it was a bill of attainder. When we went to court, the judge didn't rule on the law. He ruled on the standards. And he said the county didn't have the standards. Well, the Supreme Court came right behind him and said the county does have the standards. So that's why there was an appeal to the Supreme Court, all right? Now, they're saying the procedure. Second time we were around, folks are talking about the procedure. We did follow procedure, okay? But they, the board that's an unconstitutional board to be put together, all right? And let me say, this is being driven by a member of the Chamber of Commerce, the hospitality, all right, as well as a employee of the city of Savannah. Those are the folks who are behind this whole thing. And it's not that power struggle for the county, because the county is responsible for public transportation in the county. And what I want you all to know, and that's why I'm here talking now, is that we do have a plan. And the plan has been successful when we had to put the police department back together. It has been successful when we put the fire department back together. And so what you will see now is that staff, along with the legal team, are working, and then after that, they will make a presentation to the board, to the county commission board, through a workshop. After that, we will do public hearings, but the county has to stand up, because the people who are trying to control public funds are non-elected officials. All right, they haven't been elected by anybody, so therefore how would they give accountability? Those funds were given to this county commission. Every 4 years, you could elect county commissioners, you could elect folks in the municipalities to handle funds, and now you have these unelected folks who want to take over public funds that honestly should be under the jurisdiction of the county.
So it sounds like you guys are talking about creating another separate county-run entity. Do you think that it's more detrimental to the riders of Chatham County to have to go through that process to establish something new than, waiting to work out the legal end or trying to work with what's available now?
The answer to your question in short is no. We never miss a beat when we put the police department back together. We never miss a beat when we put the fire department back together. We won't miss a beat here, all right? If it takes the county establishing its own public transportation, then it takes what it takes, all right? Those folks now who are trying to control public funds have no authority, all right? They don't have to be accountable to anybody, all right? And when we started to do the research, and you notice for a long time I would answer no questions, all right? Because I need facts. And everything I give you is a fact. We went back to 2017 and pull up facts that the mayor's, Van Johnson, put out, all right, as concerning the service, the level of service that CAT was producing for the county, all right? And then we started to work this way, and we found out, for instance, the ferry service, all right? The ferry service was not being funded since 2018. Ms. Stephanie Cutter stood right before us in June of this year and said she had been working with CAT since 2021, all right? And no monies have been paying. So who was paying for the ferry service? Tourists don't pay because it's free. Workers who go on the island and come back who need that service, it was free to them. So therefore the money had to come from somewhere, all right? So listen, I'm not getting into a word game, I'm not getting into the tit or the tat, but the Chatham County Commission is responsible for public transportation here, not the state legislators, all right? Not our delegation.
That's what he says, huh? Well, let's see if that's true, Chester. Let's see if that is true, Chester. Yep. All right, y'all. To amend the act creating the Chatham Area Transit Authority, approved March 28, 1986. We're gonna go find it. We need to go find the original bill. All right. An act creating the Chatham Area Transit Authority approved March 28, 1986. Georgia Legislative Body 1986, page 5082, as amended particularly by an act approved April 19, 2000, Georgia Legislative Body 2000, page 3587, is amended by revising section 2.2 as follows. So we need to go find the whole thing because this is section 2.2. We need section 1. I want section 1. I want to read section 1. Let's see if we can find section 1 right quick. All right, let's see. Take this, that, here. Let's go. All right. Let's amend. All these is amendments. I want the original. Okay, that's the digital library. What's this? Okay. Let's see the text. All right. Oh shit. All right. Gotta go through all this to find it? No way. I'm gonna do this. Do that. I'm gonna put that in there. Yeah. All right, give me page 5082 there. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right. This. Chatham Area Transit Authority. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Oh, wait, yep. All right. All right, let's see. Creation, Savannah Area Transit Authority. All right, let's go to the next one. Nope. It's in here a lot, but it's not the damn. It's not what I want. Jeez. Okay, I'll find it. We'll talk about it. Let's see what Section 2 says. So this is an act creating the Chatham Area Transit Authority, approved March 28, 1988, as amended in Section 2, membership and terms of office. The authority shall consist of 9 members as follows: 3 members of the Board of Commissioners of Chatham County appointed by such Board of Commissioners, 1 resident of the unincorporated area of Chatham County appointed by the Board of Commissioners of said county, and 1 resident of Chatham County who shall be a person with a disability, and 1 resident of Chatham County at large appointed by the Board of Commissioners, 1 member of the Board of Aldermen of the City of Savannah, 1 resident of the City of Savannah appointed by mayor and aldermen, and 1 resident of any municipality within Chatham County other than the City of Savannah. Yeah. Okay. So they haven't put their people on the board, but these are all the people. I need the one that talks about who is actually over. Audits. 2012 approval. I need. All right. Let's see. If we can. I need this original one. Because the bill, there's a bill for the Chatham area transit. So we didn't get a bus until 1986. Wow. Okay. All right, I think I found it. Goddamn, bro. Goddamn, bro. You that nigga. All right, here we go. All I gotta do is stick with it, man. I'll find it. All I gotta do is stick with it. I'll find it. All right, this is a local and special action resolution. All right, Chatham Area Transit Authority, creation, membership, powers, Savannah Transit Authority Act repealed. Okay, so we had a Savannah Transit. Isn't that beautiful? There was a Savannah bus line, Savannah Transit Authority. It got demolished and it was made into the Chatham. So it went from just a big city to the whole county and all the Southside cities. Interesting. All right. Let's get to it. All right, to create the Chatham Area Transit Authority so as to provide for a public transportation system for the Chatham County area, to provide for a short title, to provide a statement of findings and necessity, to provide for definitions, to provide for the membership of the authority, to provide that certain officers of the authority shall be bonded, to provide for the powers of the authority, to provide the areas to be served by the authority, to provide for the handling of the financial operations of the authority, to provide for the issuance of bonds by the authority, to provide for revenue bonds and for matters relative to the issuance of such bonds. Okay, so that's all the money, but I like the first part, right? Where it says to provide a statement of findings and necessity and to provide for definitions and to provide for the membership of the authority and certain officers of the authority, to create the Chatham Area Transit Authority. This is a House bill. This is a House bill that created the Chatham Area Transit Authority. So for Chester to say that the state has no business in the affairs of the Chatham Area Transit, I would say, Chairman Ellis, you're wrong. Because this House bill from 1986 says otherwise. Let's go to section 1. This act shall be known and may be cited as the Chatham Area Transit Authority Act. The statement of necessity is found, declared, and determined that public convenience and necessity require the creation of a public authority to operate a transit system inside and outside of Chatham County, and in connection therewith to engage in or complete projects and exercise the powers provided by this act. Definitions as used in this act, unless the context clearly requires another meaning, the term authority means the Chatham Area Transit Authority created by this act. Cost of project means includes the cost of construction and the cost of all lands, properties, rights, easements, and franchises acquired. The cost of all machinery and equipment, financing charges, the cost of engineering, architectural, fiscal, and illegal expenses, and the plans and specifications and all that shit that deals with money. Chapter 2, creation and organization of the authority. Creation. There is created a body corporate and politic to be known as the Chatham Area Transit Authority, which shall be deemed to be an instrumentality of the state of Georgia. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's a body corporate and politic to be known as the Chatham Area Transit Authority and shall be deemed to be an instrumentality of the state of Georgia. Hot damn, it sounds like the state government would be in control of this motherfucker. God damn it, Chester Ellison. Son, oh man, why are you getting up here on these good people TVs and making yourself look like a goddamn fool, sir? What you doing, sir? You gonna get out here in front of all these good peoples, the good peoples that voted for you, the good peoples that didn't vote for you for obvious reasons. You in front of these good peoples showing your Cheeto ass? Sir. Membership. The authority shall consist of members of the Board of Commissioners of Chatham County and 3 citizens. 1 resident of the city of Savannah appointed by the mayor and alderman, 1 resident of the incorporated. So they had all these people, you know. No member of the authority shall vote on any matter in which such members shall have directly or indirectly any financial interests. Members of the authority shall serve without compensation, but shall be entitled to reimbursement for actual expenses incurred on authority business, provided such expenses were authorized in advance of being incurred. Unless otherwise provided by procedures or by laws adopted by the authority, the chairman of the Board of Commissioners of Chatham County shall be the chairman of the authority, and the vice chairman of the Board of Commissioners of the Chatham County shall be the vice chairman of the authority, and the vice chairman shall act in the absence of the chairman. Oh, they're going to do meetings in order of Robert's Rules of Order, unless the authority shall adopt. The chairman of the authority shall be entitled to vote on any matter coming before the authority. So you have a vote. You have a vote. Montoya. My girl Montoya in the building, y'all. Peace, peace, darling. All right. So he's the chairman. This is still an act brought forth by the state, sir. If the state amends the law, sorry, Charles. Sorry, Charles. But you fucked. The state gave you power. The state can take it away. You fucked up, Charles. You fucked up. Now, Mr. Chester Ellis, you got to take what you get. I'm just saying, man. Y'all here looking crazy, cuz. Fix that. Fix that. You ain't the only one out here looking crazy, though. You ain't by yourself in the I look crazy team. You ain't by yourself. What you talking about, bro? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Because this other guy, this guy's a piece of work. Oh, it popped right up. Look at it. It popped right up. Look what this fool got going on. Today, Savannah pauses to honor the lives of our transgender brothers and sisters and neighbors whose lives were taken by hate, violence, and intolerance. We speak their names, we remember their stories, and we reaffirm our commitment to building a community where every person is safe, valued, and protected. Unless they're MAGA supporters. Transgender Day of Remembrance is not only about mourning, it is about resolve. It is a call to ensure that Savannah remains a city where dignity is non-negotiable, where discrimination has no home, and where every resident knows you belong here. Do we, Van? Do we really belong here, Van? Do we? Because I got 836,000 reasons that say otherwise from your bitch ass. Yeah. Hate has no tolerance here. Are you sure, Van? Because you can spew some hate towards some MAGA representatives or MAGA voters, Van. Yeah. You said some crazy shit out your mouth, Van. If we are building a community where every person is safe, valued, and protected, unless you're a fucking Republican Trump voter, right, Van? Shut your bitch ass up. Fucking faggot. That's why you all about this shit. That's why you all about this shit. This is why you, and listen, I said it before, black women, some of you bitches, the biggest motherfucking problem in this goddamn community. Because it's y'all who propagate the fucking mental illness and the fuckery out here in these streets. It's y'all motherfuckers. It's y'all. And oh, be goddamn if a nigga stand up, hold his nuts, and say that shit. Because here y'all go, running your mouth with the bullshits. How dare you speak up against transgenderism? It's a mental illness. It's a mental illness. And you, my friend, are a coddler of mental illness. You will not solve the problem. You want to put every excuse on why the problem got to stay. Shut your ass up. Get your ass out of the way. And we got to put belt to some motherfucking asses. Your ass in the way. Look at this. Look at all these goddamn black women. All these black women loving and liking it. People I know personally. People I have affection and love and respect for personally. Y'all them followed behind the crazy white bitch. We all knew the white bitch was crazy. Like, hit the like button, share. Teleworld Pro is going batshit crazy right now because this shit, I don't care. They're probably going to try and cancel me. Oh, he's transphobic. He hates transgender people. You goddamn right. You damn right. And it's not a hate of, oh, he wants to eradicate them. He would run up and he would kill them. No, I won't. No. I kill your pride. No pun intended. I'll kill your idea of what you're talking about with pure knowledge. Yeah. Scientific knowledge. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. I'll remove the existence of your mental illness and put you into a path of understanding, believing in I'll work hard to do that. But I wouldn't take your breath away. No. I wouldn't dare stop you the joy of living. I just want to enhance your joy of living, of you living in a true state of mind, a true state of being. Yeah. You're a man, it's okay. It's okay to love fashion and be a man. It's all right. I wouldn't say cross-dress. No. I wouldn't say because you feel like a woman, you should be able to use the women's bathroom or participate in women's sports. No, I wouldn't say that. It's a little too far, Jimmy boy. But if you like women's sports that much, you can be a referee. You can be a coach. You can be an investor. You can be a team owner. You can do that. But I'm not going to go as far as saying you should be able to play with them because you feel like you're a woman. No, I'm not going to do that. Not doing that. We're not participating in that crock of shit. But this motherfucker. Oh, this crazy motherfucker. You know, there's always been some speculation and pacitation and stuff on the mill about Sir Van Johnson. Yeah. Yeah, they say, you know, he's a tambourine player. Yeah. You know. So it seems as though it fits right into his punk ass ways of doing. So, yeah. Anyway, look. Oh, he's out of town somewhere. Look at him. Oh, he's out of town. He did his little live, his Friday night live. He did his live, you know what I'm saying? 36 minutes long, about an hour ago in the hotel. He did it. Fuck him. Fuck that mayor. Fuck Savannah for voting for this nigga. They should have never gave you niggas money. Ah, ha, ha. Darkness. Post Savannah. Post Savannah. Speaking of Savannah, y'all, I saw a post. I sure did. I seen a post today. I seen a post. Where my girl at? Let me go find this post. I need this post. It's my girl right here. Yep, this her. All right. All right, let me see. God damn it, girl. Posting these damn gang on baby hairs and shit. Care about no damn baby hairs. Don't care about no baby hairs. I want that other post. Oh, it's gone? Oh, shit. They need to get rid of that No Child Left Behind shit. A lot of these little motherfuckers need to be retained. Oh, shit. Goddamn, girl, you come on over. Come on over, baby. Woo. Woo. I told y'all, we really conservative and we believe in conservative beliefs. But you know what the problem is? The problem is this is stupid ass motherfucking white folk out here that want to quit saying stupid racist ass shit out your mouth. Better yet, don't. Just understand we gonna say the same racist shit about your motherfucking pecker dick ass. Huh? Yeah. You want to talk about we was canes and watermelons? Well, guess what? Guess what, sister fucker? Until you get that shit out your system, we gonna keep coming with it. I'm your sister. I'm your sister. Oh, you're my sister. You're my sister. Motherfuckers. I'm gonna keep going with this shit until you motherfuckers stop. Ain't no, we gonna be the bigger, better man. We gonna be the better man at talking shit. Until you stop talking shit. Until you stop, we ain't stopping. Motherfucking spontaneous combusting motherfuckers. I'm allergic to the sun ass motherfucker. Yeah, go ahead. What else you want to say? Huh? You got something you want to say about the single parents out here? Huh? We gonna act like the goddamn white divorce rate ain't sky motherfucking high? Huh? Play with me. Play. We can go all day. If you want to go pound for pound, we can go blow for blow. I'd rather not. I'd rather focus on the shit the MGG was talking about that we all, nigga. Your motherfucking car insurance is high as my motherfucking car insurance, motherfucker. Bitch, I don't get food stamps, motherfucker. Do you? Huh? That mean we got to pay the same high ass bill, you motherfucker, you. Huh? Put the stupid shit to the side and let's get down with some real shit. I'm just saying. Motherfuckers. Now let's get to this stupid ass shit that I seen earlier today. Let's see. I gotta be able to show this because I don't want to show no names. God dang it. I don't want to show the name. I don't want to show the name. All right. Yeah, man. The heat is on. The heat is on. All right. All right, there's that. Oh, man. Come on now. Stop. All right. Dang, man. Y'all want me to show the name? I don't want to show the name. All right, I'll just read the post to you because I don't want to show the name. Lord, forgive the words that are about to come across my lips. Dear Chatham County Public School System, please understand that some of the kids y'all send home with homework have parents that are single and actually work long hours and can't do packets of homework that require adult supervision throughout the whole packet every night. Like, why are we up doing a book of work at 11 p.m.? On top of the homework packet that's already due every Friday. Like, make it make sense. And half this stuff is too advanced for my kid. So I made a post after reading this because let's go back. Let's go back to my boo. My boo. Shouts out to my boo. This ain't my old lady. I'm just, this my boo though. Name my old lady. We have no connections like that. That's still my girl though. That's my boo. She says, bro, these kids need homework and fuck a job schedule. Nothing should take away from your child's academics. Before you go to work, help your child with homework. When you get off, check your child's homework. Yo! What's so hard about that? Please understand that some kids y'all sitting home with homework have parents that are single and actually work long hours and can't do packets of homework that require adult supervision throughout the whole packet every night. So y'all know what I said, right? Y'all know what I said. Y'all got a hankering of what I said. Anybody got an idea what the fuck I might have said out my mouth? Tell y'all what I said out my motherfucking mouth. This shit had me rolling. Let's get to this shit. My question to the world. Did I really see a post that said I work too much as a single parent, so I need you to make my kid dumb? That's what it said. Did I really? That's what I thought it said. I work too much. I'm a single parent. I can't stay up till 11 o'clock at night helping them with homework. They shouldn't have homework. This homework too advanced for them. To me, I work too much as a single parent, so I need you to make my kid dumb. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. So I said that. I said that to the world. And you know what? The comments, I was shocked. I was perplexed at the comments in which came from people on this post. Very first comment, I rarely agree with you. Delivery. Because people hate my delivery. But yes, you did. I saw it and immediately felt hot from an educator and parental point. I think / hope it was just clickbait to spark conversation. So someone else came and said, Ben do have some jacked up deliveries sometimes, but I'm with him when he's right. I read what I read and came to the same conclusion as this. Live reactions during the show. I am loving and liking what I'm seeing that I'm from the people. So I responded, hey, y'all, I got my delivery from our favorite rappers. I'm still a nigga. And of course, I got good laughs and replies. I got a Viola Davis picking up the purse and walking out the room with eye cut rose. Yep. Another person replies, yep, agreeing to that my deduction is what I seen. So someone says, I don't think she meant it like that. 3 laughing emojis. But hell, maybe she needed more homework. Someone else says, that's a parent doing the best they know how. And from what I was told, that's good enough. Laughing emojis, Kanye shrug. Yep, and that's crazy. Unfortunately, yeah, you did, and a shake in my head. Yeah, that's about the size of it. And I'm getting a whole bunch of reactions and stuff. So, hey. I'm loving the looks. Again, I'm happy with, hey, he has some fucked up deliveries, but when he's right, he's right. I'm right, I guess. When I'm right, I'm right. All right. Let's turn attention away from Savannah right now, because where is it? Savannah just has me feeling like Scar, man.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
That's how I feel when it comes to a lot of people in Savannah. So I'm going to turn my attention away. Shouts out to my smart people who, realize what the business is. And although they don't like my delivery and stuff, I do what I do. Oh, I got 2,200 friends on Facebook. Nah. Okay. Man, I miss the days when I had the 5,000. I was 5,000 and smacking. Good days, good days. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead up here in this bag of shit. Let's get down and dangerous. Did y'all see dumbass Crockett? You know that woman's a dumbass, right? That woman is a complete and utter dumbass. And I know I have people on my, how you can't talk about Crockett that way. Fuck her. I would fuck her if I was, able to, but I'm not because I have a woman. Lord, I got to circle back to Savannah. Jesus. I'm sorry. We're going to circle back to Savannah because y'all niggas is the inspiration for the DOE degree, but we're going to take a break off y'all for just a second. We're going to take a break for y'all and we're going to talk about Jasmine Dumbass Crockett, who stood up on congressional floor recently and insinuated that a congressional member, a cabinet member, received money in the Trump campaign from a one Jeffrey Epstein. That's what Congress stood up. That's what Jasmine Crockett stood up in Congress and said. All right. Unfortunately, it wasn't the Jeffrey Epstein that she tried to imply to us. But she then says when she finds out that it wasn't him that, oh, I ain't mean Jeffrey Epstein. I said a Jeffrey Epstein. It didn't really matter. And bitch really just tried to. You guys be the judge of what the fuck we're witnessing.
You talked about Republicans taking money from a Jeffrey Epstein. Here's what you said.
When CNN on your neck, bitch, you know you fucked up. Look at her face. Look at her face. So y'all telling me that y'all wouldn't? I know I got some brothers that would fucking destroy
Epstein. Here's what you said.
Who also took money from somebody named Jeffrey Epstein, as I had my team dig in very quickly. Mitt Romney, the NRCC, Lee Zeldin, George Bush, Win Red, McCain Palin, Rick Lazio.
You mentioned Lee Zeldin there. He's now a cabinet secretary. He responded and said it was actually Dr. Jeffrey Epstein, who's a doctor that doesn't have any relation to the convicted sex trafficker. Unfortunate for that doctor, but that is who donated to a prior campaign of his. Do you want to correct the record on the people that you
Listen, I never said that it was that Jeffrey Epstein. Just so that people understand, when you make a donation, your picture is not there. And because they decided to spring this on us in real time, I wanted the Republicans to think about what could potentially happen, because I knew that they didn't even try to go through the FEC. So my team, what they did is they Googled, and that is specifically why I said a Jeffrey Epstein. Unlike Republicans, I at least don't go out and just tell lies. Because it was not the same one, that's fine. But when Lee Zeldin had something to say, all he had to say was it was a different Jeffrey Epstein. He admitted that he did receive donations from a Jeffrey Epstein, so at least I wasn't trying to mislead people. Now,
I wasn't trying to mislead people. That's what that's the lie you going with, bitch. Cause you saying this at the time. Let me see.
Lee Zeldin.
If I'm not mistaken, this is when so we about to talk about this lady right here in just a second, all right? This lady right here got caught. This is Stacey Plassick. She got caught. She's a representative from the U.S. Virgin Islands. The same U.S. Virgin Islands where Epstein Island was located, okay? This woman right here got caught getting text messages and being coached by one Jeffrey Epstein in the year of our Lord 2019. So she is in the process of being censured, which is what you see the sister girl circle right there, right? That's the sister girl circle. You see the sister girls right there in camera shot, ready for that action, right? Sister girl circle. Jasmine up here. Oh, y'all want to talk about her texting Jeffrey Epstein, and y'all want to remove her from office because she was texting a Jeffrey Epstein when he was her constituent. Are we gonna act like we ain't the only ones in here was dealing with a Jeffrey Epstein? That what y'all telling me? Okay, let's talk about all these Republicans that got money from a Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. Yeah, y'all want to talk about Jeffrey and how sister girl had, and that was his constituent. Let me tell you, hey, all y'all got money from a Jeffrey. We gonna talk about it. Yeah, that was she was trying to do, but then she got caught. I wasn't talking about that Jeffrey Epstein. I'm talking about a Jeffrey Epstein. We don't have pictures next to him or anything, bitch. I don't see none of my brothers and sisters, particularly my strong black sisters. This the most educated motherfuckers in America? This the smartest people in America? That what you telling me? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Let's check this out. since we on the topic of one Stacey Plaskett, Stacey Plaskett spent 5 years as the government lawyer who approved $219 million in tax breaks to Jeffrey Epstein, including 4 years after his conviction. Then she took his campaign money. Then she texted him during a congressional hearing. The timeline is damning. So here she go, defending it. Remember I told y'all, see, it's right here on the screen, right? They go to Sister Girl Circle right there. All right? Stacey Plaskett, censure Delegate Stacey Plaskett, a Democrat from U.S. Virgin Islands, and removed from the Intel Committee. So she was on the Intel Committee. Someone said video of her service without the accent, speaking very eloquent. Yeah, there is a video. There's a video. She's, man, listen, man, that broad there is Jasmine Crockett is a piece of work. And the whole point was to mislead. Exactly. She a piece of work. But let's listen to Plaskett, right? Let's listen to her, because I can't believe she's on Intel Committee. And we're going to pull up the thing where she was getting text too. Shouts out to Sarah Gonzalez. Check this out, y'all.
And I got a text from Jeffrey Epstein, who at the time was my constituent, who was not public knowledge at that time that he was under federal investigation.
Bitch, he got convicted of diddling with kids in 2008. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me go over here. I got to get something right quick. Because all right, let's see. Let's go right here. Not him. Get off my goddamn screen, nigga. I need my nigga right here. All right. Let's see, is it this one? Let's see if it's this one. I think it is this one. No, that's not that one. Hold on. Well, I got a whole crew. You know what? I need to start a group chain with just us, because I be sending everybody everything. All right, let me see. Yeah, that's that. No. Okay, that's that. Okay. Yep, I need that one. And I got that. Where's the other one? There's one more. Let me see. See if I can find it over here right quick. On the fly, but I can pull it. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Ooh, I'm a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I'm just talking about pro. I can dig it. All right. Hold on. This woman wants you to believe now check this shit out. We didn't know. Now, I want y'all see that date in that right-hand corner? We didn't know he was under federal investigation. Oh, okay. Y'all see that date? 2015. Who was president in 2015? Anybody care to share in the chat?
You raised the question of Jeffrey Epstein in your remarks about in the Q&A.
Well, I think he's got a problem. I mean,
what do you think the problem will be?
I don't know, but that island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask Prince Andrew. He'll tell you about it. The island was an absolute cesspool. So,
the Clintons are friends
and he's
of
been
yours,
there
right?
for many times.
The Clintons are friends.
Well, I can't say friends, but I know
You're
them.
friendly. You know them.
They play at my clubs a lot. I have clubs, and everybody likes to play at my clubs.
Are you saying there's a political problem for her if she runs for president?
It could be a political problem. Look, he could be a political problem. Right now, he's Teflon, and right now, maybe not. But he could end up being a political problem.
That's one question.
Right now, he's Teflon. Right now, he is Teflon. In 2015, anybody want to tell me who was president in 2015? Trump is telling you in 2015 that he is Teflon. What the fuck is Trump talking about when he says that the man is Teflon? Well, we're going to go to my homie. We're going to go to my homie, Robert Gouvet. You guys don't know about Robert Gouvet? You need to check him out. This man is good. Check him out. You got to listen to a little bit of him right now. Let's go.
It's been misrepresented. He's not saying that what Epstein did is a hoax. It's a terrible, unspeakable evil. He believes that himself. When he first heard the rumor, he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. He was an FBI informant to try to take this stuff down.
President Trump is an amazing man. I stand by him. I stand by his administration and everything that he is doing to fix the mess of the Biden administration.
The Democrats are turning it into a hoax there, Thomas. Ro Khanna is sitting there reposting, I think, and salivating in the same fake headlines that the media was pushing out to promulgate a hoax. Obama discovered in the emails, not by name, but he is called the boss. And who calls him that? Oh, that's right. Jeffrey did himself. And you can see this is an email flagged for us by Zero Hedge. We've got a bunch of emails and Wikipedia stories pulled up here so we can see who these people are, exactly who we're talking about. And the first one is this woman, Catherine Rumler. She was there appointed by Obama, you see right there, back to the Obama White House, Democrat, went to Georgetown, University of Washington, and other things. Editor-in-chief of the Law Journal, just like Obama was, allegedly, of the Law Review at Harvard. And she went to go and work for him. She was employed as a partner at Latham & Watkins, met with Jeffrey, saying, I regret ever knowing Jeffrey. Yeah. But here you can see, in October 2011, she said that there was no evidence of certain loans happening. She was White House counsel, so she went to go work for Obama. The Office of Legal Counsel issued an opinion, and Eric Holder announced his intention to drop down. She was going to come in there and almost be the United States Attorney General, okay, according to this article. She withdrew because it would be a difficult confirmation process because of her close friendship, okay, this woman, with Obama. She couldn't be the Attorney General because she was too close to Obama. Yeah, and probably had a lot of Jeffrey baggage that was following her around. So she, of course, very, very close to the Obama administration, and her name shows up in the emails. Very interesting. Now watch this. From Zero Hedge, many people going through these documents.
He's Teflon, remember?
20,000 pages of them. And Zero Hedge flagged this one. Said, let's look at this email. Look at this list of people in this chain. Peter Thiel, Larry Summers, Bill Burns, Gordon Brown, Jaglin, Hardeep, Bill Gates's Boris, Jabor. We got Stephen, Leon Black, Woody Allen. Yeah, that's a pretty nice list there, says Zero Hedge. Oh, and guess what? Kathy Rumler was the White House counsel for Obama. And such a close personal friend that she couldn't even be the AG because a little too close for comfort. Here's what the email chain says. September 19, 2014. From Epstein, you need to talk to boss. She's White House counsel. You know who boss is? Obama. Busted. She says,
who's boss? Who is boss? So wait a minute. So when 45 said, says these words right here.
For many times. Well, I can't say friends, but I know.
You're friendly. You know them.
They play at my clubs a lot. I have clubs and every.
In your remarks about in the Q&A.
Well, I think he's got a problem. I mean,
what do you think the problem will be?
I don't know, but that island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask Prince Andrew. He'll tell you about it. The island was an absolute cesspool. So,
the Clintons are friends
and he's
of
been
yours,
there
right?
for many times.
The Clintons are friends.
Well, I can't say friends, but I know.
You're friendly. You know them.
They play at my clubs a lot. I have clubs, and everybody likes to play at my clubs.
Are you saying there's a political problem for her if she runs for president?
It could be a political problem. Look, he could be a political problem. Right now, he's Teflon, and right now, maybe not. But he could.
Right now, he's Teflon, and right now, maybe not. But he's Teflon. 2015. This email says 2014, where he says he needs to talk to the boss.
Agreed, but I need to be prepared to say yes before I talk to him. And Epstein says back to her, okay, understood. It comes down to high risk / reward, low risk / reward, professional, emotional, and financial. Okay, so all of these different things, it's going to hit him professionally, emotionally, and financially. Kathy responds to him, to Jeffrey, says most girls do not have to worry about this crap. Don't have to worry about any of this. And he says, girls, careful, I will renew an old habit. Gross. Don't even know what that means.
Yo!
We can speculate based on the fact that this is in 2000.
Yo! This man says most girls do not have to worry about this crowd. That's what Kathleen Rumler says. And he says, girls, in quotation marks, careful, I will renew an old habit. This, in an email where they're talking about him needing to talk to Obama.
2014, after he's already been convicted. This week, he says, Thiel, Summers, Bill Burns, Gordon Brown, Jagland, Council of Europe, Nobel Chairman, Mongolia President, Pardeep Puri, India, Boris with Gates, Jabor with Qatar, Sultan Dubai, Coslin over from Harvard, Leon Black, Woody Allen. You are a welcome guest at any. And also, if you think that there are interesting people in town, everyone is here for the Climate Summit. Clinton, Security Council. Holy crap, I'm on something for the next 30 minutes. I'm on something for the next 30 minutes, whatever that is. So then she says, doesn't look like you are prioritizing your schedule very effectively. You're meeting with all these people. How are you going to manage all of that? This is UNGA week, so the boss will be in town too. Who's the boss? Oh yeah, Obama. I'll be here all week. You may get sick of me. Just sat down on the train, so I can't talk freely, right? And we know.
Oh my God, y'all. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. So, Plaskett says, I didn't know he was under investigation. I had no idea what was going on with him. Oh, okay. Really, bitch? Really, bitch? Well, check this out. Well. In 2008, Epstein pleads guilty to solicitation of prostitution and procuring a minor for prostitution. 2013, Hakeem Jeffrey solicits money from Jeffrey Epstein. 2019, Stacey Plaskett texts with Epstein during a hearing to get Trump. What do you mean he texts with Epstein to, oh, y'all ain't know? Oh, man, listen. Listen, my girl Sarah Gonzalez, well, Sarah Gonzalez Unfiltered. Check this shit out. Where you at, girl? I think it was this one. Let's see.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
The Democrats thought that the Epstein files were finally going to take down Donald Trump, but it seems like President Trump has been playing 4D chess all along, perhaps, because now that the files are coming out, it's taking down multiple Democrats, and they are in full-blown damage control mode.
And I got a text from Jeffrey Epstein, who at the time was my constituent, who was sharing information with me.
And then you have Bill Clinton's BFF, Larry Summers.
Some of you will have seen my statement of regret, expressing my shame with respect to what I did in communication with Mr. Epstein.
Trying to get ahead of it. He's literally the Homer Simpson meme, like, oh, goodness, I'm taking a leave of absence. Oh, but by the way, it just gets worse, so strap in.
All right, let's see.
Welcome back to Sarah.
Let's go right here.
Once you add TDS to the pea brain, it becomes so unusable. They didn't realize they were just going to fall into a trap of implicating themselves, which is where Representative Stacey Plaskett enters. the conversation. She's a Democrat from the U.S. Virgin Islands. And for reference, that is where Epstein Island was. Okay. She assumed office in 2015. And by the way, shocker, she's very anti-Trump. She actually served as an impeachment manager during his second impeachment. I know it's hard to keep them. It's hard to keep track of which. So the second one, she was an impeachment manager. Well, she also apparently was a pretty good friend of Jeffrey Epstein's, because when the last batch of documents came out, the Washington Post, of all places, noticed that she and Epstein were like good texting buddies. Like they were texting all the time. In fact, they were texting in the middle of congressional hearings, and he ended up coaching her on how to get dirt on President Trump during a hearing of Michael Cohen's testimony. And so I want to show you the Washington Post timed out when she was on camera texting and emailing.
The Washington Post, of all people.
What was being said between her, Stacey Plaskett, and Jeffrey Epstein.
Obama, President of the United States. And while we were once driving through a struggling neighborhood in Chicago, he commented,
she says, not anymore.
That only black people could live that way.
Michael Cohen's talking. She's just texting Jeffrey Epstein. From Jeffrey Epstein, Cohen brought up Rona, keeper of the secrets.
Even today, in a written submission that contradicted your testimony.
She says, Rona?
You suggested you were going to review that. Did you review? Are you going to review it in our next break to correct the record? Yes or no?
Yes.
Quick, I'm up next.
Question,
is that an acronym? She's like, what's Rona? Who's Rona? What are you talking about? Hurry up.
Words today, it was your
Jeffrey Epstein says that's his assistant.
Back to 2011. Is that accurate? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now you'll notice.
Mr. Weisenberg and other individuals, Ms. Rona. Who are those individuals? Are they with the Trump Organization?
They are.
Are there other people that we should be meeting with?
So, Alan Weisselberg is the Chief Financial Officer.
You got to quickly give us as many names as you can so we can get to them.
Yes, ma'am.
Is Ms. Rona, what is Ms. Rona's position?
Rona Graff is Mr. Trump's executive assistant.
And would she be able to corroborate many of the statements that you've made here?
Yes, her office is directly next to his.
Good work, he says.
She's involved in
good little lapdog. Good work.
Went on.
Good work, Stace. Good work. And so you see, which, by the way, the irony is not lost on me that they kept trying to get Trump with Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, it turns out Jeffrey Epstein, at every direction, hates his guts. Like, he hates Donald Trump. So the idea that they were best buds and things were he clearly hates Donald Trump. He's trying to help Stacey Plaskett in an impeachment hearing for Donald Trump. Okay? Now,
you heard what she said? He hates Donald Trump. Epstein hates Donald Trump. Yes, I did. I did. I watched a lot of Martin back in the day. Sure did. Now, I want to show y'all something.
This is Derek, and we're here at the Palm Beach County Courthouse. Just wrapped up the civil trial dealing with Mr. Bradley Edwards, attorney who's represented many of the victims of Jeffrey Epstein. First off, thank you so much for your work and for everything you've done.
Absolutely, you're welcome.
This goes to the more salacious rumors, but I would like you to just, whatever you can say on it. Obviously, our current president has had relationships with Epstein in the past, and there are those Katie Johnson and maybe other victims who have accused Trump of being involved in things like this. In my experience, Trump supporters will not listen to anything along those lines. Obviously, we're not a court of law here right now, but are those claims of that case was dropped? It was dropped before it went to court. In your opinion, as a lawyer and your experience, is there anything you can say as to the validity of those claims, or whether or not there will be any more about that? There will be any more about that?
Nothing at all. The only thing that I can say about President Trump is that he is the only person who, in 2009, when I served a lot of subpoenas on a lot of people, or at least gave notice to...
2009. Remember that. 2009.
Some pretty connected people that I wanted to talk to them, he is the only person who picked up the phone and said, let's just talk. I'll give you as much time as you want. I'll tell you what you need to know, and was very helpful in the information that he gave, and gave no indication whatsoever that he was involved in anything untoward whatsoever, but had good information that checked out and that helped us, and that we didn't have to take a deposition of him.
And that was in 2009? That
was in 2009. So,
do you know if there's any truth to James Patterson's claims that Trump kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago?
I've definitely heard that. I definitely heard that, and I don't know that it was Trump himself as opposed to a manager there.
But it's Trump's club, so
yeah,
people credit him.
I've heard the rumor that Epstein was kicked out of there for allegedly trying to pick up somebody's daughter or something like that. But I think I did chase that down as far as I could, and never was able to confirm it.
So now, he wasn't able to confirm it. However, CNBC has CNBC has told us that it is true. Trump banned Jeffrey Epstein from Mar-a-Lago after sex criminal hit on member's daughter. That's what the book claims. President Donald Trump banned his former friend, the wealthy investor Jeffrey Epstein, from his exclusive Mar-a-Lago club for hitting on teenage daughters of another member, is what a new book says. The late Epstein banishment from Trump's Mar-a-Lago, Palm Beach, Florida place appears to have occurred months before Epstein pleaded guilty in 2008 to state criminal charges. But it also seems to have happened more than 2 years after a state grand jury charged Epstein with soliciting prostitution. It says also, the book also says that despite the claims to the contrary by Trump's company, Epstein had been himself a member of Mar-a-Lago before he was banned. Trump org official last year denied that Epstein, who had a luxurious residence in Palm Beach, had been a dues-paying member of the club after the investor was arrested in 2019. Epstein died a month later in the Manhattan federal jail. Trump said then he's not a fan of his. I've known him for 15 years. Terrific guy is what he said in New York Magazine in 2002. So, yeah, I know him. He's a terrific guy. Yeah. And then he says, I hadn't spoke to him in 15 years. I'm not a fan of his. So he found out that he was fucking diddling with children, and Trump said, nigga, fuck you. Simple. Simple. So Trump been said it way back in the day, and ma'am, you're out here saying bullshit like you didn't know or all this other shit, or nobody knew that this was actually happening. But bitch, yes, we did.
Of course, this was released and now Democrats would say Republicans pounced. Republicans pounced on Stacey Plaskett texting her BFF Jeffrey Epstein because of course. And so Stacey Plaskett had to give some sort of defense, and here's how she tried to defend that.
And I got a text from Jeffrey Epstein, who at the time was my constituent, who was not public knowledge at that time that he was under federal investigation.
Okay.
And who was sharing information with me.
And I don't know what to say next. You know, it's interesting, Stace. It's interesting. I don't think many random constituents just have their congressperson's phone numbers. I don't think that, many constituents have their own island. I don't think this was just a case of I was just working for my constituents and I just give everyone my phone number. They all have it. I would like to know how many other constituents of Stacey Plaskett's have her personal cell phone number.
How many? How many do you guys guess? Now, I ain't gonna say that I don't have Buddy's number, because I do. I also have, one of my brothers is Buddy's, that's Buddy's folk. You know what I'm saying? It's one of his trusted advisors. So, you know. But I'm also not a regular nigga. So, I'm also not an Epstein type nigga either. I'm just out here handling business.
Email address or her email address. I mean, you get my point, right? Like, that's not it's just a random constituent. It just happened to be a constituent helping me. And for the record, I had no idea he was under federal investigation. Okay, cool. So the 2019 case wasn't public, but he still had a child prostitution case that was completely known about. This was a thing that was well documented. 2008. The New York Times headline, financier starts sentence in prostitution case. We all knew in 2019 that Jeffrey Epstein was a bad guy. By the way, square what she just said on the House floor with what she said to CNN, that apparently Stacey can't keep her story straight, because then she did admit that she knew about his child sex convictions.
I believe that Jeffrey Epstein had information, and I was going to get information to get at the truth. If individuals are not involved in illegal activity, extending his criminal enterprise or his financial enterprise or all of those things, I think that we need to look at what people are doing moving forward.
Wait, let me just better understand that. What is that point? Because at the time he was a known sex offender and it had been detailed all the sexual abuse.
There are a lot of people who have done a lot of crimes, and as a prosecutor, you get information from people where you can.
Oh, there are a lot of people who have done a lot of crimes, but I'm more interested on who they are moving forward, which is so crazy from someone who is within a party that has literally been screaming for the last several months that Donald Trump must have been on Sex Island with Jeffrey Epstein because he had a picture taken.
Or better yet, he's a 34-time felon. He's a 34-time convicted felon. We don't need someone like him running the country because he's a 34-time convicted felon. That just made me think of something. Let's see. Let's see here. She just said this shit too. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. I think this way she says it.
Stacey Plaskett was texting the Jeffrey Epstein that we're all talking about. But why do so many Democrats seem unwilling to say it's inappropriate to be texting with a registered sex offender about what you're going to ask a witness at a congressional hearing?
So I'm not going to necessarily say that that's the case. Now, this is somebody that was a former prosecutor. Now, I haven't sat down and talked about all the specifics of why Stacey was doing what she was doing. I know that when she got up and she spoke, she talked about the fact that this is one of her constituents. At the end of the day, what I know of prosecutors is that they are typically talking to co-defendants. They are typically talking to the people that have the best information. And what you had was you had the former attorney for the president that was sitting there. And honestly, we knew, or she knew, or at least Jeffrey Epstein presented that he was very cozy with the president. He had more information, registered sex offender or not. The bigger question is, why is it that the president was so cozy with a registered sex offender even after he ultimately ended up with some of his convictions? And seemingly, he had absolutely been on the plane with him. We know about the birthday card. The bigger question is, why is the president of the United States not the one that is in the hot seat for his relationship instead of us saying, oh, you know what, we're going to take her off of her committee because he decided to text her. Stacey didn't initiate that chain. Jeffrey initiated that chain, and she took the information. Just like if somebody texts me.
Yeah, but she was responding and saying, you know, what are you talking about? Quick, I'm up next. And then her questions were about Rona. But do you think that was inappropriate? I mean, would you text with someone who is a registered sex offender about what you should ask?
I honestly know that he had never been convicted of any federal crimes at that time.
What does federal crimes?
He had been in jail. And my deal is this. The Republicans are constantly texting with a 34-count convicted felon.
There it is.
So if it's okay for them to text him at any point in time, then I'm not going to say that that's right or wrong, especially to the extent that you're talking about kicking someone off their committee.
But you want to kick him out of the office. You want to remove him out of office, but you don't want to remove her? But you know, Jasmine crock of shit.
Stacey Plaskett was
you
texting
see this shit?
the
Look
Jeffrey.
at this shit. Crockett schooled Collins. Caitlin Collins thought she was setting a slick booby trap for Representative Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, that's not what happened. Yeah, that's yeah. This look at it, popular liberal. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Nigga look AI to the motherfucker. He probably real. Look at proud liberal. Fearless political firebrand and family first and zero tolerance to disrespect. Remove the tyrant. You dumb motherfucker. You dumb motherfucker. But old Jazzy Pooh, baby, boo. I got something for you. Come on, man. Why you won't? You sapsucker. Oh, my good friend, Gunther Eagleman. He found this way back in July 2025. Oh, Plaskett. If you wonder how serious our government takes Epstein crimes, consider this. Representative Stacey Plaskett, currently serving on 3 congressional committees, Budget, Ways and Means, and Intelligence, solicited donations from Jeffrey Epstein in 2018, a decade after his 2008 sex offender conviction. She faced no actual repercussions. 6 women sued Plaskett and the other Virgin Island officials in 2023, alleging they enabled Epstein's trafficking by making their territory a safe haven. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. As of March 2025, Plaskett is the only defendant remaining in the case. Why hasn't Congress held her accountable for her ties to Epstein? Huh? Uh-oh. What you done found? What you got for us, pro? This is from Stacey Plaskett. A Bloomberg invite for Plaskett for Congress fundraiser. Good morning, Leslie. If you would share this invitation with Jeffrey, I'd much appreciative. I would be grateful for his support and the support of those that he may direct to assist me. I'll be in New York City the Thursday of the event through the weekend. Thanks again, Stacey. Oh, get out of here. All right. All right. This is to Jeffrey. All right, here we go. Jeffrey, your help is needed. We are trying to get Stacey Plaskett elected to Congress. Sean Malone, the current Senate president, is running against her in the Democratic primary in August. Sean is the one who came after you in the Senate hearing last week. He is nasty and needs to be... Oh, he was in the Senate hearing? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. He is nasty and needs to be defeated, and we would have a friend in Stacey. Oh, shit. Since this is a federal election, only personal contributions up to $2,600 a person can be given. She needs to raise about $75K between now and August. Do you think any of your friends would give to her campaign? All right, guys, let's go. Let's get to work. Jeffrey Epstein. Papa, one came after you in the Senate hearing last week. Okay, so Jeffrey Epstein Senate hearing 2014. Let's go. Woo. All right. Oh, wait, got a little mess up right there. All right, let's go. Let's go. No. All right, let me go to Google's. Let me go to the Google demons. All right, let's go. Google demons. Y'all, pro is going to work right now. This pro is going to work. Jeffrey Epstein Senate hearing 2014. There's no Senate hearing involving Jeffrey Epstein 2014. Epstein's criminal activities. Really? 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 Emails, political, in 2014 emails show that then First Lady of the U.S. Virgin Islands solicited donations from Epstein for Delegate Stacey Plaskett's campaign, a connection that became a point of contention in much later congressional discussions. Huh. So this email says, all right, Sean Malone. Sean Malone. Let's see if we can find Sean Malone. Let's see if we can find Sean Malone. Malone, sitting waiting for, that was in August or June? June. Let's see here. What does this say? That's the budget. I don't want their budget. I wonder if that was a closed Senate hearing. I wonder if Jeffrey Epstein was taking place in closed Senate hearings, because they do have those. He came after you in the Senate hearing last week. They have plenty of closed Senate hearings. Jeffrey Epstein participated in a closed Senate hearing in 2014? Huh. The things we find out, huh, people? But that's not all, man, because my boy Gunther, man, listen, Gunther Eagleman, Gunther was on some shiznit, boy. What's the other one? Dang it, I must have been a search. Let's see, Plaskett Epstein. That was that. Yep, we got that one. Where's the other one Gunther did? There it is. July 30th. Why is everyone conveniently forgetting that Representative Plaskett actively solicited Epstein for a campaign donation in 2008, long after his convictions were public knowledge? Democrats are staying silent on this. Meanwhile, Virgin Island victims are actively suing her for helping enable the monstrous abuse Epstein inflicted. I thought Democrats stood with the victims. Go ahead and repost Gunther. I raised concerns about Stacey Plaskett Epstein's legal fixer during the September judiciary hearing. Now we know she was fed questions from Epstein during at least one congressional hearing, yet the left is still trying to blame Republicans when the real problem is coming from their own side. The people deserve to know the truth. Let's see what she got to say.
I believe that you might have been asked earlier about whether you had had an opportunity to visit with any of Epstein's legal counsel. Were you asked that question earlier?
I think so.
Okay. One of the legal counsels or legal fixers for Mr. Epstein was Stacey Plaskett, the Democrat delegate to Congress from the Virgin Islands. So perhaps for those on the other side who are interested in talking to Jeffrey Epstein's attorneys, they could sure visit with one of their own colleagues. I believe that you might have...
She was a fixer. Remember, she's being sued right now. for helping enable the monstrous abuse Epstein inflicted. So let's see. Stacey Plaskett. Let's see. Epstein victims lawsuit against Plaskett. A lawsuit brought by 6 Jeffrey Epstein victims against Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett has been voluntarily dismissed with prejudice. Oh, that just happened in August too. Damn. And without cause against Plaskett, according to the notice filed with docket Thursday in the District Court of the Southern District of New York. The dismissal ends nearly 2 years of litigation that initially included the Virgin Islands government, past governors, and other territory officials that the plaintiffs alleged supported and benefited from Epstein's sex trafficking scheme. The source sought comment from Plaskett and her attorney, but they had not received a response as of Thursday afternoon. The complaint alleged negligence and violations of Traffic Victims Protection Act and Racketeering Influence Corrupt Organizations Act. Hit him with the RICO. Plaskett was the sole remaining defendant in the suit, first filed in November 2023 by Jane Doe's 1 through 5. After Judge Subramanian, oh, that dude, that guy. Y'all know who that guy is, right? Y'all know who this person is? This the motherfucker that's been giving Trump hell. Biden put him in 22. Another motherfucking Apu. The Indian origin judge. Yes, I am from India. My name is Judge Arun Subramanian. Yes. He's the same motherfucker that sentenced Diddy. He's the motherfucker that sentenced Diddy. Wow. Wow. Yes. I'm gonna look at for Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, yes. Diddy. Yes. Because it's voluntary dismissed with prejudice, the complaint may not be resurrected against Plaskett. However, the plaintiffs previously indicated that they plan to appeal his order dismissing the charges against the other defendants, who include the governor and former senators. In April, the plaintiffs filed a motion. I want to see the goddamn I want to see what they said they did, because they made it a safe haven. Let's see. Let's see. Epstein safe haven. Let's see. Oh man. So I'm gonna have to find that somewhere. But I'm gonna dig more into Plaskett. I want to dig more into Plaskett. I don't want to take up all the time. Now, damn, it's damn near 11 o'clock. I still got collard greens to cook. Yeah, we're gonna dig into her, and we're gonna find out what she had to do with the islands and prostitution and making it a safe haven for Epstein, because that's a bold claim. But hey, seems that way. She's his fixer. That's what they said. The email said, hey, let's get her elected. We'll have a friend in her. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. About as crazy as the work as you motherfuckers got going on right now. So, first thing I'm going to say is hit the button. Like the button. Press the button. Smack the button. Beat the button. Whatever you do, don't cheat the button. It's the only way I can get out here in these streets, man. They don't want your boy. They don't want people to know that your boy is out here being a real one in these streets when they come to these conversations. Nah, they ain't ready for that. They don't want that. They don't want the world to want that either. So we got to beat them. We got to beat them at their own game. So we got to smash the like button and hit the algos, tickle the fancies, and make it do what it do. We need more supporters, more likers, more followers, man. It's a good time over here. It's a damn good time. Real deal conversation. Real niggas and niggas speaking that good shit, you know? That's what we doing. All right. Lord have mercy. These Democrats. I know Hakeem Jeffries was in them email, them little releases too now. Little email releases. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein was in that motherfucker too. With Hakeem Jeffries. Yeah, Barack of the great value variety. The Brooklyn Barack, as once called. Yeah, him and Epstein, they was talking money and shit too. Epstein was, all them Democrats get money from Epstein. What the fuck they think they're playing with? Can't play with a real nigga though. No, you can't do that. Nah. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, this right here. This post right here. I've been seeing a lot of dumbasses around here talking about Trump and them attacking black people in their jobs. Y'all niggas look so goddamn dumb. You look so damn dumb. What you mean, bro? WTOC 6 hours ago. Nursing has been excluded as a professional degree by the Trump administration as the Department of Education prepares to make massive cuts to providing student loans. Nursing no longer considered a professional degree after signage of the big beautiful bill. Look at this. Lies, nursing is under the umbrella of the medical profession. Shouts out to Paula. Guess I can still go to school to be a mortician. It's a profession. Please provide exact wording in a document supportive of source information to support your statement. Plenty of other postgraduate degrees that do require a master's level education, including mental health counseling and therapy degrees and social work. 5 of my own family members are nurses. And one of my husband's nieces and her husbands are nurses. Patients will not survive without the tremendous health education experience that they have. Has anyone reached out for clarity before screaming about exclusion? Medicine is a pretty broad term. Doesn't include nursing. Notice it did not say doctor either. Think it might be because doctoring and nursing may be lumped under medicine. I think it's the degree part, not the word professional. What constitutes a degreed occupation? So they're mad because it's no longer being considered a professional degree. You notice how they put it in quotes, right? Nursing has been excluded as a professional degree by the Trump administration as the Department of Education prepares to make massive cuts to providing student loans. The details laid out in President Trump's one big beautiful bill. Under this bill, only professional degree students will be eligible for the higher loan amount limit of $200,000. So mind you, this whole professional degree only deals with the fucking loan limit. So you do not get $200,000 is the most that you can get as an undergrad for these degrees. And to be a graduate, you're capped at $100,000. In the bill, the Department of Education classifies the following degree programs as professional: medicine, pharmacy, dentistry, optometry, law, veterinary medicine, osteopathic medicine, podiatry, chiropractic, theology, and clinical psychology. Notably absent from the list are nurses, nurse practitioners, physician assistants, and physical therapists. A report from nurse.org said, in simple terms, becoming an advanced practice nurse just got harder and more expensive. Graduate nursing students already burdened with high tuition will lose financial benefits reserved for professional degree programs. Guys, we have been saying that college tuition is too damn much. And the only reason that these colleges' tuitions are so damn much is because they know that they can charge you this, you'll get loans from the government, and they'll get the money. We're going after the people who are robbing us blind. The insurance companies, these collegiate secondary education, post-secondary education institutions, they're robbing us blind with these loans, with this government money. Because essentially all these loans is subsidies. They're college subsidies. All of you are getting in this debt. Let's see. Let's see here. The average salary for nurse practitioners in the U.S. is around $129,000 a year. But this can vary significantly based on factors like location, specialization, and experience. In California, the salary is $128,000. That's California. See, they're giving us all this California stuff. Here we go. Salaries by state. Let's see. $125 in Georgia. Anybody lower than 125? Yeah. North Dakota, Ohio, they're at 121. 113 in South Carolina. 108 in Tennessee. 109 in Alabama. So go in debt $300,000 for $121 a year if you get the job. Okay. All right. All right. So I wonder how much the college tuition is. How many years of school you got to do and how much does it cost? I wonder. But you got all these people, so they're not professionals no more, huh? That's not a professional job anymore. That's just like, it's no different than these dumb motherfuckers with the, what's a black job? What's my black job, huh? You know what my black job is? Oh, is this a black job? What's a black job? You're talking about all these immigrants taking black jobs, or what's a black job? I'm tired of this shit. Tired of this shit and tired of you people. Shit's got to stop. It's got to stop. I just want you to know that, okay? Got to stop. Expeditiously. Expeditiously. Shouts out to everybody doing a good fight. My dog Lionel out there trying to educate the people. Lionel out there trying to educate the people, letting them know what's going on, trying to make heads and tails for this shit for these people. But man. Moving right along. Oh, what this is coming up?
Sometimes it hurt me when I look up in the sky.
Birthday balloon release for Camouflage. We got Hollis on this thing too. And the love and memory of Hollis Mitchell. $10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I don't see a date though. Oh, December 13th. I see it. Nope, get off of here. I'm seeing what I need to see there. All right, where I was going. We're gonna end with this right here. We're gonna round out the show with this shit right here, man. Mandani went and saw Trump in the White House today, y'all. Mandani. All right. What the hell is going on here? I'm coming, guys. What the deuce?
Primaries against some very tough people, very smart people. And he beat them easily. And I congratulated him. And we talked about some things in a strong comment.
All right, we're going to go around here. All right, let's go.
Thank you very much. We've just had a great meeting, a really good, very productive meeting. We have one thing in common. We want this city of ours that we love to do very well. And I wanted to congratulate the mayor. He really ran an incredible race against a lot of smart people, starting with the early primaries against some very tough people, very smart people. And he beat them easily. And I congratulated him. And we talked about some things in very strong common, like housing and getting housing built, and food and prices, and the price of oil is coming way down. That anything I do is going to be good for New York. If I can get prices down, it's good for New York, and we've got them down, way down from last year. We have, as you know, I've been saying to a lot of people, Walmart said that Thanksgiving this year is exactly 25% less than last year, so that's good for New York, good for everybody. But I just want to congratulate. I think you're going to have, hopefully, a really great mayor. The better he does, the happier I am, I will say. There's no difference in party. There's no difference in anything. And we're going to be helping him to make everybody's dream come true, having a strong and very safe New York. And congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Please.
I appreciated the meeting with the president, and as he said, it was a productive meeting focused on a place of shared admiration and love, which is New York City, and the need to deliver affordability to New Yorkers, the 8.5 million people who call our city their home, who are struggling to afford life in the most expensive city in the United States of America. We spoke about rent, we spoke about groceries, we spoke about utilities, we spoke about the different ways in which people are being pushed out, and I appreciated the time with the president, I appreciated the conversation. I look forward to working together to deliver that affordability for New Yorkers.
Thank you very much. Any questions, please?
President Trump, Stephen Nelson from the New York Post. I've got a question for you and then also one for the mayor-elect. For you, you've referred to Mr. Mandani as a communist. Could you describe why you feel that way? And also, will you do anything to stop him from arresting Prime Minister Netanyahu if he visits New York?
Well, we didn't discuss your second part of the question, and on your first part, I mean, he's got views that are a little out there, but who knows? I mean, we're going to see what works, or he's going to change also. We all change. I changed a lot. From when I first came to office. It's now quite a while ago. It's quite a while. My first term was great. We had the greatest economy in the history of our country. We're doing even better now. We're doing much better now than we did even the first term. And I can tell you some of my views have changed. And we had discussions on some things. I'm not going to discuss what they were, but that I feel very confident that he can do a very good job. I think he's going to be. I think he is going to surprise some conservative people, actually, and some very liberal people. He won't surprise them because they already like him.
And for Mr. Mandani, it sounds like you had a productive discussion, but just days ago you referred to President Trump as a despot who had betrayed the country. You said you'd be his worst nightmare and accused him of having a fascist agenda. Are you planning to retract any of these remarks in order to improve your relationship?
I think both President Trump and I, we are very clear about our positions and our views, and what I really appreciate about the president is that the meeting that we had focused not on places of disagreement, which there are many, and also focused on the shared purpose that we have in serving New Yorkers. And frankly, that is something that could transform the lives of the 8.5 million people who are currently struggling under a cost of living crisis, with 1 in 4 living in poverty. And the meeting came back again and again to what it could look like to lift those New Yorkers out of struggle and start to deliver them a city that they could do more than just struggle to afford it, but actually start to live in it.
And I've been called much worse than a despot, so it's not that insulting. Maybe I think he'll change his mind after we get to working together. Yes, please.
Mr. President, Anthony Marshak from MTV Lebanon. I would like to ask you a question about the Middle East regarding, you said that Hezbollah in Lebanon is not in a good position, and Lebanon now is the final unresolved after Gaza and Syria. Given your assessment, like, what do you say for the Lebanese today? It's the Independence Day in Lebanon, and what is your next move to push toward disarmament, the disarmament of Hezbollah?
Well, we are pushing for total disarmament of Hamas and frankly everybody else. And we actually have peace in the Middle East. As you know, the King of Saudi Arabia just left yesterday. We had some great meetings, and he's made a contribution toward the United States of more than $1 trillion. We have now over $20 trillion coming in. No country has ever had anything like that, not even close. If you go to 2 trillion or 1 trillion, it's a lot. We have 20 or 21 trillion dollars. I think that Hezbollah has been a problem in Lebanon, big problem. We're working with Lebanon. We're working with everybody in the Middle East. That's another thing I think we have in common. We want to see peace in the Middle East, and we actually have now, for the first time, peace in the Middle East after 3,000 years. And now we're going to refine it, and I think you're going to see some very positive things happen.
There is a potential to invite the Lebanese president to meet you to the White House.
I would do that, absolutely. And if the mayor would like to be here for that meeting, because I know he feels very strongly. I think you feel very, very strongly about peace in the Middle East.
We desperately want it, and that's something that I shared with the president, that when I spoke to New Yorkers who had voted for the president last November on Hillside Avenue and Fordham Road, I asked them why. I heard again and again 2 major reasons. One was that they wanted an end to forever wars. They wanted an end to the taxpayer dollars we had funding violations of human rights, and they wanted to address the cost of living crisis. And I appreciated the chance to discuss both of those things.
You said a lot of my voters actually voted for him, and I'm okay with that. I'll do that. I'll sign it. Give it to me. I'll sign it in a minute. That's pretty good.
Mr. President, you've threatened to send federal troops to New York City. You both have differences when it comes to ICE agents in New York City. Mr. Mandani, you've called ICE a rogue government entity. I wonder how you reconcile your differences on both of those issues.
Well, I think we're going to work them out, and I think that if we have known murderers and known drug dealers and some very bad people, you know, we want to get them out. And the mayor wants to have peace. We discussed this at great length, actually, maybe more than anything else. He wants to have a safe New York. Ultimately, a safe New York is going to be a great New York. If it's not safe, no matter how well we do with pricing and with anything else, we can talk about anything you want. If you don't have safe streets, it's not going to be a success. So we're going to work together. We're going to make sure that if there are horrible people there, we want to get them out. I think he wants to get them out, maybe more than I do. So we'll work together. We discussed it at great length. Yes, please.
Yeah, two questions, if I may. One for you, Mr. President, on BBC in a second. But first of all, for the mayor-elect. You're both from different parts of the political spectrum. You're both populists, though, and I just wonder to what extent the president's campaign style, his techniques, his social media use inspired any part of your campaign.
Well, I actually told the president that, you know, so much of the focus of our campaign has been on.
There's a part coming up. I'm gonna end it on that.
New Yorkers who had voted for the president, when we saw an increase in his numbers in New York City, that came back to the same issue: cost of living, cost of living, cost of living. And they spoke about the cost of groceries, the cost of rent, the cost of Con Ed, the cost of childcare. And too often politicians are looking to lecture to New Yorkers what they should care about as opposed to listen. And when we spoke to those voters who voted for President Trump, we heard them speak about cost of living. We focused on that same cost of living, and that's where I am really looking forward to delivering for New Yorkers in partnership with the president on the affordability agenda.
And I think we have to work a little bit. We talked about Con Edison. We have to work a little bit on getting the prices, because, you know, we've gotten fuel prices way down, but it hasn't shown up in Con Edison. And we're going to have to talk to them. You know, if we're sending them fuel at a much lower price than it was a year ago, which is true, we have to get Con Edison to start lowering their rates.
Absolutely.
And if I may, last week you told me you were pushing ahead with your plans to sue the BBC for up to $5 billion. You're going to speak to Prime Minister Starmer as well. Is there any progress or any updates on those issues?
Well, we get along very well with the Prime Minister. We made a deal with UK. I like him. He's a fine person. And, you know, I think they have some big energy problems. You know, they've got windmills all over the place. They're going to have to start using other methods because their energy is out of control. Talking about in the UK, it's out of control. And he's got that problem. He's got a big immigration problem, as you know, and he's got a big energy problem. And we talk about it. He's a good man. Prime Minister's a good man.
You have a chance to speak this week.
I haven't spoken this week.
Mr. President, have you spoken to President Zelensky, or do you intend to meet with him? President Zelensky, about your plan? Are you going to meet with him?
I've spoken with their people. We have a plan. It's horrible what's happening. It's a war that should have never happened. It would have never happened if I was president.
I know, right, Fuego?
It's a shame, and I thought they should have acted quicker. But it's a cold winter, and a lot of the you talk about utilities, but a lot of the big energy-producing plants have been under attack, to put it mildly, to put it nicely. Yeah, we have a way of getting peace, or we think we have a way of getting peace. He's going to have to approve it. Just so sad, so many people. You know, last month they lost 25,000 soldiers. This is something, we haven't seen anything like this since the Second World War. And they're averaging 6,000 or 7,000 a week between the two of them, dead soldiers. And it goes on, and I think they're getting reasonably close, but I don't want to predict. I would have said that would have been one of my early ones. I did 8 peace deals of countries, including in India, Pakistan. You could even go, in fact, they're coming here in a week or two, go to the Congo and Rwanda.
1220, let's go.
Those people that really, it's on the other side of the ocean.
1246.
It's a shame.
President, I want to ask the mayor-elect about a House resolution. It just passed overwhelmingly to condemn socialism, including with 86 Democrats, all of House Dem leadership, and the Minority Leader, Hakeem Jeffries, despite his endorsement of you. What's your reaction to that?
I have to be honest with you, I've focused very little on resolutions. Frankly, I've been focusing...
Condemn socialism.
I understand. I think the focus is on the work at hand. I can tell you I am someone who is a democratic socialist. I've been very open about that. And I know there might be differences about ideology, but the place of agreement is the work that needs to be done to make New York City affordable. That's what I look forward to.
And I want to clarify your answer to Stephen Nelson. He asked about your comment calling the president a fascist, and your answer was, both President Trump and I have been clear about our positions and our views. Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay, you can just say yes. Okay. It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
And Mr. President, I wanted to ask you...
That's what I wanted to end it on. You called him a fascist. Dude, nigga, just say yes. Don't even worry about explaining it. It's okay. Say yes. Say I'm a fascist. Okay, that's what you said. Say yes. That's my nigga, man. I fuss with Trump, man. Motherfuckers could say whatever they want to say about Donald Jerome Trump. That is my nigga. He don't get no bigger. That's my nigga. You feel me? I hope you do. If you don't, is what it is. Is what it is. I say it with love and humility. You dig? All right. Well, guys, that's it for me tonight. We finna go ahead and get up out this thing. Great night, man. Had fun. Got to cuss some people out, man. Felt good. Felt real good, you know? Well, I'm finna go and put my smoked turkey wings on. Go ahead and get my collard greens flowing. I'm probably gonna cook them in about 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. Low and slow, baby. Low and slow. Let them juices get on up in there. You know what I'm talking about? Let that shit get the flowing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna taste amazing. I would like to say shouts out to everybody. Y'all, we got 2 major events coming up. 2 major events coming up. First, next Thursday is Thanksgiving, but leading into Thanksgiving, we have here's what I'm looking for. It must have been a week before. Goddamn. It was. We had we have our Thanksgiving giveaway, our 17th annual Savannah Feed the Hungry Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, that's on the way. It's going to be I'll show you what I'm talking about. Feed the Hungry Thanksgiving dinner. 17th annual. Said that? Say it again. 17th. 17 years of providing hot meals. 17 years of providing fresh produce and protein for families to take home on Thanksgiving Day. All right. Turkeys, collard greens, sweet potatoes, onions. Let me see if I can find one of my old videos. Let y'all see what we be having going on. Some people just don't know how real it be in the field. All right, let's see. Let's back it on up. Back it on up. What day that is right there? What day that's yeah, okay, a little bit before that. That was, I don't think that was DC. Nah, that was DC. No, that was Grifty's. No, that's DC. Yeah, that's DC. All right, let's see here. Come on now, load up. Quit playing with me. That's October. Come on now. What the deuce? September, October. Where's November? It should be like right up in here. But what y'all got going on? What y'all got going on, boy? Okay. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's the Christmas one. I need Thanksgiving. Facebook got rid of my videos. Facebook done got rid of my videos.
Dear comment.
Yeah, Facebook done got rid of my videos, man. It's some good shit. Some bullshit, Facebook. You motherfucking fuck turds. That's my intellectual properties. Y'all done took my shit, you bastards. All right, let's go here. Let's see if we can find another one. Nope, ain't there. God damn it, man. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. All right, let's see if we got one over here. Damn. You bastards. You're stringing along my time and shit. Y'all done got rid of the videos on everybody page on Facebook. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, let's see if I can do that on my page. Let's see. Likes, check-ins, music, movies. Where's my lives? I can't get a lives tab to use. Suckers. I'm like, okay. Let's see. Nope. Nope. I don't have a lives tab. You guys suck, Facebook. I ain't fuck with y'all. Anyway, y'all. A whole bunch of vegetables and meat and shit, turkeys and everything, man. Y'all make sure y'all check in. That's gonna be on next Tuesday, next Wednesday. Let me get the flyer for you. You can tell I done been through a whole lot of tiredness. Whole lot of tiredness. I'm ready to go. Do what I got to go do. All right. So go ahead and put this up on your screen for you. All right, we got some. Nope, don't want that one. Ain't gonna go here. All right, y'all. It's going down on the 25th, so that's Tuesday. All right, at the John Delaware Center on 35th and Lincoln. The 17th annual Feed the Hungry Thanksgiving Day dinner. Shouts out to our partners Purdue and Centerwell and the Cumulus family, Cumulus Broadcasting family, Georgia's Own, American Red Cross, so many more. Man, like I say, man, we're going to have collard greens and potatoes and sweet potatoes and chickens and turkeys and bell peppers and I say onions and man, it's just so much. Beets. I mean, it just be, we straight farm the table, man. Straight farm the table. So y'all come on and get right, man, and it's going down. We also going to be doing the same exact thing on December 15th at the In-Market Arena, man. All right, we're going to have great entertainment. I'm curating all of that myself. It's going down in a very major way. So make sure you're in the building for these lovely events that we got taking place in the city of Savannah over the next couple of weeks. All right, so we got the 25th of November at John S. Delaware, and we got December 15th at the In-Market Arena. It's going to be fun as shit. It's going to be that move. I hope that you are there with us, because this is going to be lit. I'm just letting you know right now. It's going to be lit as fuck. I'm going to make sure that it's lit as fuck. You understand? If you don't understand, you're going to learn today, because I ain't the 1, the 2, the 3, or the 4. I'm that guy. All right, y'all. All right, I'm done. Dear Lord, protect my soul. We about to get out of here. Shy playing all early and stuff. Ain't nobody told it to play early, but they want to play on its own. So I'll make it do what it do. Anyway, man. We about to go ahead and play something from Presidential Elite Productions. My dog Creflo, my brother Clay Hodges, man. They got some new music that's on the way. The Vanille Cutter Project is out now. Sir Creflo. Y'all go ahead and check this out. Enjoy your night. I will catch y'all later on. Add me on PlayStation if you about that life, man. Let's go.
Dear Lord, protect my soul. So lost I can't be found. This wicked world will turn you cold. All I can say is look at me now. Dear Lord, protect my soul. So lost I can't be found. This wicked world will turn you cold. All I can say is look at me now. These niggas broken, these crackers still wicked. Either way, all I know is let's get it. Dealing dope, yeah, you know a nigga did it. Cause I'm all about my digits and I don't know about nothing different. I'ma stay the same, remain real. Fuck a hater, that's just how I feel. Chase that paper, ain't no time to chill. God, he made me to an architect, so all I know is big. Dear Lord, protect my soul. So lost I can't be found. This wicked world will turn you cold. All I can say is look at me now. Dear Lord, protect my soul. So lost I can't be found. This wicked world will turn you cold. All I can say is look at me now.
Focus on what I can control, I'm letting go. And what do not serve me, I'm serving looks and swerving hoes. And Persian foes, Persian rugs on marble flows. Doors hardly closed when you be popping, that's on my soul. Popping out on the road, rocking out on my shows. I became a long way from pocket watching and bro. Copping watches and gold, stock options and flow. From the cash, living fast at some point, you gotta grow, stay the coast.
Dear Lord, protect my soul. So lost I can't be found. This wicked world will turn you cold. All I can say is look at me now. Lord, protect my soul. So lost I can't be found. This wicked world will turn you cold. All I can say is look at me now.
Look at me now, calling you again. You already know a bitch like me don't even do shit like this. Stop fucking playing with me. Hit me back. Like I said before, I wanna spend some time with you. And you acting real fucking weird.